Problem with teams like this, dude, is that they're not really well known. Team DeciMate, how about that? Nope. Let's try tags, dude. Oh, actually, I think that's Belgian? No clue what country that is. Hashtag census being slightly retarded. $200 IQ, right here. Graphic design, boys. Take notes. Boom. Sick. There we go. Okay, now all I gotta do is figure out how to add back a thumbnail, and it should be a-okay. Ugh, it's fine. We're alright. Who cares? "10 minutes, boys, till the game." See if I can remember all of these, dude. I actually think I had them written down somewhere. Which one it was? Cash... 1. I think I had... set at 9, so 1 and 9 is the main two. That's about it. Really shouldn't be an issue.
Connected. Error. Channel switched. Sound muted. Sound resumed. Wake up.
Wait, why
Yo.
am I being poked? Hello?
I'm sorry, you just muted.
Okay.
I tried to get you to stream in-game. Right, but they fucking...
Just give me GoTV, dude. Trust me, like... Well, I think, VS Gaming, they've stopped their Casters Academy now, so... Technically, if I stream in-game, they can't do shit. Right? But generally, like... According to the rules, both teams have to agree. I was just gonna use GoTV, which is lame. But whatever. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be.
I did, ask them.
And were they like, nah, fuck you?
Yeah, they were like, fuck me.
Yeah, sounds about right, dude. But, you know, dude, what you gonna do? It's fine, dude. GoTV's chilled. It's better for everyone if I just go TV anyways. I assume you're not in the server yet.
No, we don't even have server.
Oof. Who's setting it up?
Ah.
I assume you're gonna use below and not
Yeah, we are.
cancer. Hashtag Walmart did just Walmart things.
Oh, dude, fuck, bro.
I wish I was rich enough to be able, or I wish I was rich enough and or not dumb enough, or not smart enough to make graphics for my stream, because everyone had like such nice graphics, dude. Carbon.
Ask Carbon. I can ask him for you. No.
Yeah, dude, maybe not now though, like a bit later. Yeah, dude,
I'll send you his number.
Because Isolwolf's a graphic designer and everything, dude, so I mean, and then Talk also, dude, he knows how to work that shit. I don't. So, like, they made some nice graphics for their stream, and with me, I'm just like, yeah, man, I'm gonna chill in the CS menu and wait.
I play. Hey, hello. Oh, bro, come in. Fuck. I just came off of DGC. It was a good time.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, you guys lost.
Okay, bro. We beat okay, dude. Yo, that was a good game.
Dude, I was looking at the scores now, eh? What did you beat them? 16-10?
16-12.
16-12. Oh. That's a good one, dude. It's a good one.
Yeah. It was good. So I was happy with that, dude. And then we lost to fucking Eclipse, dude.
Feels bad, man.
Should have gotten off, bro. But I mean, like, they had it like situated at such like a weird place. Like, not weird place, but like, if we got out of groups, right, we would have played Big 5. And Big 5 was sitting to our left.
so screen watch for days, dude.
I mean, Vulcan was sitting next to Duckbook, dude.
Oh, wow, okay. Dude, you should have heard, eh? I was talking to Zox, dude, after the match. And he's telling me all the stories about the LAN, dude. And he's telling me about, like, all the drama and shit. Oh, yeah, by the way, Talk released a video on the female CS drama.
Yeah,
dude.
I saw that.
Dude, that's like a new low, bro. Okay.
TLDR, what the fuck happened? Like, I know it's like because of you botting and fucking bullshitting about PCs and shit, dude.
Who? Oh, yeah, dude, but I didn't even get to finish watching the video, dude. I watched it for like 3 minutes on my phone. And
same, dude. I fucking laid in bed last night. And I just like watched the first like not even like 2 minutes probably. I'm like, nah, fuck this, dude. I'm out, dude. I can't.
Why was it that bad?
Yeah, right.
Wait, is the video like, bad or is the drama bad, dude?
No, the video, dude.
Okay, why is it bad,
like,
dude?
He didn't... there was, like, he just showed a couple of pictures, dude. Oof. And then he, like, talked about shit, bro. I'm like, bruh, what's the point, dude?
Ouch, dude. That's a feels bad man right there, dude.
And then I just fucking turned around and kept it, bro.
It's always gonna be
if I
like that,
age good. Lol. Oof.
Yes, bro. I don't know, dude. I was talking to Zox, right? And Zox is like,
Yeah.
oh, because everyone was sitting so close to each other, dude. He heard the one guy like shout rush A. So then when they started stacking A, oh no, it was like the one guy's like holding close ramp, dude. He's like, don't worry, Boot, I've got close ramp. And then Zox just pre-fires the fuck out of him, dude. And he hears the guy screaming from like the other side of his computer, dude. That's always the
Yeah,
problem
so
with LAN, bro.
basically, right, like how they seated us was actually stupid, right? So we like sat like in a line, right, across each other, right?
Yeah?
And it's two groups sitting in a line, like the top seed. So it was Big Five, right? Us, Re-Ace, and then Goliath, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side, it was Eclipse, fucking XD, OK, and then Titan.
Okay.
Right? So it was like basically at the same. So the second game we were playing against OK, and they were sitting across from us, dude.
Wait, so they could look on your screen?
No, they couldn't look. Like it's screen to like the back of the screen versus the back of the screen. So you can't see much, right? But you can still like kind of hear what they're saying, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So I was sitting there with my mic like basically in my mouth, looking at Dante and bro, and like whispering into my mic, just so that they won't hear what they're fucking coming, dude.
Nah, dude, nah. That's when you pull some counterintelligence, dude. You shout, all right, boys, let's go, rush A, and then you're like, rush B, guys, rush B.
No.
That's
What's
what
it?
she did.
I know exactly what you mean. What's
Nah,
the
bro.
fucking term
DGC
called?
last year was worse, dude, because like people
but,
used to sit opposite each other, dude, and you could see onto the other man's screen, dude. They used to have like rows of people standing in between each other's screens so they couldn't see, and then they ended up just stealing a bunch of the advertising posters, dude, and just putting it in between.
No, like I think there's 3 rows where you can sit, right? So we were sitting in one row, like, and then the middle row was open, and then at the third row was the other 2 pools, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand why they like put on one row like 8 teams of the 4, like 2 teams of all 4 groups,
Next to each other.
right? Because we were sitting, I think it was, we were in pool A and Big 5 were in pool B. Yes.
Ah.
And pool A and pool B were like sitting on one row, right? And pool C and D were sitting on the third row.
Yeah,
They
that's
could have
pretty
just
retarded.
made it like 2 teams from each pool sit on one row, and the other like 2 teams from each pool sit on the other row, dude.
Look, dude, no one's ever accused the organizers of being competent. It's never happened. Shame, dude.
And they had like it fucking like they had such a stupid fucking whatchamacallit?
Setup, ruling, judging.
No. But I'm trying to do multiple things at once, yeah. Bracket.
Oh. Wait, explain?
So they had group stage. I sent you go to link.
Oh, okay, I'm just check my. There we go.
So that we had like double Elam group stages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where if you win 2 games, you're in the quarterfinals, right? If
Yeah.
you lose 2, you're out. If you win 1 and lose 1, you play for the last spot, right?
Yeah.
All the matches were BO1,
Yeah.
right? So I would have changed the last match as a BO3. Don't you think that makes more sense?
The last match, like
Yeah,
the
the-
decider.
like-
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. So for the like number 2 and 3 seed basically,
Yeah.
right, to get the second spot in group. They didn't. They had it be a 1, right? And we literally lost 16. We lost 14-12 because we got fucked by economy, dude. We had 2K the last 2 rounds. Then they had double Elam brackets, right?
Yeah.
Where the upper bracket is BO3 and lower bracket BO1.
Ouch, dude.
So it's just so like broken that like, okay, cool. You lose one game, now you go play BO1 and like you can instantly lose.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude, like the people that, shame, contrary to popular belief, there is actually some competent people within VS itself. Unfortunately, those people are not the people that organize the tournament structure.
No, dude. Plus, like, above that, right?
Huh?
They had a BO4 final,
Oh, fuck me.
right? With the upper bracket team coming with one map advantage.
Wait, what?
So it's not a BO5 final, it's a BO fucking 4 final, basically.
Wait, how does that work out? How do you get a one round advantage or one map advantage?
Yeah, you get a map advantage. So if you
That's dumb as fuck, bro.
Exactly. So if you're coming from the upper bracket, right?
Yeah?
You already one map up. So basically, the team coming from the lower bracket has to win 3 maps in order to make it 3-1. Or the team from the upper bracket must only win 2 maps to make it a 3-0.
That's so dumb, dude.
It's so stupid, dude.
Imagine fighting your way all the way back, dude, just to lose like that.
Yeah, right. It's fucking stupid.
Shame, dude. But structures like that, dude, always got me thinking, bro. It's like, you just want to kick you just want to kick the team that lost, dude. Shame.
Oh, it's fucking cacas, dude. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you. I've got the game to go fucking play, so...
No way, shot, dude. I'm gonna wait for everyone to join the server.
Streaming.
Nah, fam, don't worry about it, dude. I'm waiting for people to join the server, dude, before I can actually start. Because now I'm just chilling right now, dude. I'm waiting for everyone to
Oh yeah, just bro.
get their stuff sorted. Oh, yeah, dude, good luck.
User left your channel. Sound muted.
Cobber Lobs, dude. What a cool guy. Let's just turn on the auto administrator, dude. Fly around for us and we can just chill out right now. So while we wait for the teams to connect, dude, we can probably do a little bit of explaining about which teams are playing today and about the players themselves and about who's playing and about some of the history. So without any further ado, I'm going to talk a little bit about Mistem Central just because I know the most about them while we wait for both team players to connect at the moment. They should be connecting very soon considering the match was scheduled for 8 and it is currently now 6 past 8. So what do we know about Mistem Central? Well, this lineup's been together for a decently long time. They recently came from DGC together. The 3 core players being Vulcan, Cobras, and Dezilla have been playing together. Have been playing in a team together since the very start of the year. At the very start, it was called Raging Rhinos, then became AGC, and then they are currently now playing for Mistem Central. And they've really only changed out 2 players in that entire time. This one being Munchie, and also adding recently Dizzy. In my opinion, Dizzy and Munchie were 2 skill increases to the team, so definitely a very good add to the team if I do say so myself, considering their history over the past year or so. And despite the fact that they haven't been able to break Prem, they have been very consistent in where they have placed in terms of the first division rankings. Now, unfortunately, it can be said that if you do look at the past teams, or the past pools that they have gotten throughout the year, they are unfortunately always getting stuck in the debatably more difficult pool. But nonetheless, even though saying that, they have been playing very consistently, and at least in my opinion, and they've also been playing very well up until this point so far. So, going to the 4th leg now, what is their stats? Well, currently they've only played 1 game. This is the 2nd game that they are going to be playing for leg 4 at the moment. Oof, Munchie just put in a couple digs right there. So, their first map they played against was against X Astros. And unfortunately, that was a 2-0 loss. X Astros coming up from 2nd division. However, every player in that team is a team of hardened VS Gaming veterans. And not to say anything bad about MC, but they are also quite a bit of VS Gaming veterans. Wow, I am lightheaded at the moment. Hold on, let's take a glass of water quickly. Fuck me, I'm lightheaded. There we go. Yeah, so MC coming straight back from LAN. They did have a decent performance at the GGC LAN. They won one game and they lost two, unfortunately. They lost their first game, which I believe was against Goliath Gaming, so an expected loss, an unfortunate one, but an expected loss. Then they did play against Online Kingdom, of which they were able to bring out the win, 16-12 in a best-of-1 series, and then they joined the losers brackets, of which they unfortunately lost to the Team Eclipse at the very end of the day, a very, very close game. So overall, MC being a very well-trained, well-seasoned, experienced DGL team, right? They've had their fair share of losses, of course, but they've also had their fair share of wins. So not only has this team been able to go to LAN and compete and show that they weren't just there because, you know, they were able to make it, despite the fact that they didn't win, they were able to at least say, hey, we did clutch out against some of the better teams in South Africa, and even though we did not make it to the finals, we were able to show that we belong here. So MC definitely being a very good team, and it's going to be interesting to see how they compare to DCM. Now, let's talk a little bit about DCM. DCM, this is the first leg that they're up from second division, and they recently came up into first division right now. They have played, I believe, one game so far, of which I will actually check for you. I believe that they won that game, and that was against React. They did win another game against Titan. However, I believe the ruling was that they decided to forfeit against Titan due to the fact that they did pick up the player Bandit. And for those that didn't know, Bandit had a little bit of a sketchy past, can we say. This was back when Toxic Bunnies was having a big, this was back when Toxic Bunnies was under the microscope, shall we say, for, you know, just casual things like aimbotting and walls. So at the time of Toxic Bunnies being placed under the microscope, it was between Bandit and Solid Strife when people were investigating who was cheating, and luckily Solid Strife was found guilty, however Bandit was not. Now, having said that, Bandit then went from Toxic Bunnies, he went over to DeciMate, and then he played a couple games for them, and then they decided, no, this player is kind of dodgy actually, we don't want this lingering over us, just in case he gets banned, then we all get banned. So what do? They yeeted him from their roster, and they forfeited the game. A very good, in my opinion, that was a good move on DeciMate's part, due to the fact that if anything did come from that, then they would have to forfeit the game anyways, and it's just good showmanship to show that, well, we believe this guy's cheating and that's an unfair win. So overall, they do seem like they're good players. Now, what do we know about the individual players? So the team, or the roster that should be up here today is going to be Mansus, Spook, Noxo, Snake, and Flichi. Or it's between Flichi and Minna at the moment. Now, Mansus played for a couple of second div teams in the past. I believe in the past 2 years he hasn't really cracked that first division barrier, but he has been in DGL for a very long time. So Mansa being the captain, as well as Snake, or not Snake's also the captain, but he's been in DGL for also a very long time. So these guys are also, you could say, quite veteran CSGO players and competitive players at the same time. Unfortunately, I would not rate them as experienced as MC, but then again, DCM has been a roster. This current roster has been together for, I believe, a bit longer than MC's current roster. However, Vulcan Cobras and Zilla have been playing together for a very long time, so they do have that, let's say, gel that every team requires to have. So I would be saying overall that if I did have to give this to a team, just my early call, based on experience alone, because let's be honest, this is first division, so both teams do tend to have pretty good aim. But based on experience alone, based on the fact that MC went to LAN, I would say that if I had to take a guess on who's going to win this game, I would probably say MC. However, not without saying DeciMate is going to at least make them work for that. So if I did have to make a score prediction, I would say 2-0, about 16-13, 16-14. That's my prediction. Now, I know what they say about casting predictions. It's the cast is curse, and they're generally not right. Oh yeah, apparently I'm getting flamed for not spelling Central correctly, because I am slightly retarded. Please forgive me for not spelling Central correct, because it's ya boy, and I'm kinda dumb. We've established this long ago. Now, unfortunately, it does not seem to want to let me change. It's a big oof for me, dog. Doesn't want to seem to let me change the the name. I don't know why it's not letting me change the name. Maybe it just doesn't like me. You know what they say, dude. YouTube is always a worse streaming site than Twitch. Edit? Hello? No? You're not gonna let me edit this? Please? Edit? That's what you get, dude, when you don't look what you're typing. Feels bad, man. Alright, well, whatever, dude. Live and let live, dude. People can now see that I can't spell correctly. So we're currently just waiting for one player at the moment. That's going to be on the side of DCM. It looks like they're trying to get into one of their subs at the moment. Like I said, the main roster of DCM being Mantis, Brook, Snake, and Noxo. So we're currently waiting to see which sub they do get in the moment, as all MC players are here, and we are currently waiting for the game to start. Unfortunately, we're about 15 minutes behind schedule due to the fact that the game was scheduled for 8 p.m. I can still see I'm getting flamed in chat for not being able to spell correctly. I'm not South African, so this is very awkward. So, you know, for those that didn't know, I'm actually not first language English. My humblest apologies. I promise I'm actually actively trying to change the name, and it is really not letting me. So this is slightly awkward. Slightly. It's fine, dude. No one's reading the name anyways, dude. They're just looking at the game itself. So at the current moment, we are still waiting for DCM to join the server. We are waiting on one of their players up until this point. Currently 15 minutes behind schedule, considering the game was scheduled for 8 p.m.
You were moved.
Why am I being moved right now? Who is moving me? Don't move me. That's a big oof.
Channel switched.
Feels bad, man. I'm gonna wait for the game to be starting at any moment now. Still waiting on DCM's last player. Currently just waiting for the last player of DCM to join. Currently running 17 minutes behind the scheduled time. It's very unfortunate. Well, you know what they say, if you try and schedule a game for 8:30 and they don't want to schedule it for 8 and they schedule it for 8 instead of 8:30, then you know you can kind of just make them wait until 8:30. That works out for everyone, I guess. 'Cause it's not like when a team says they can't play at 8:30, they can play at 8. It's for a reason. Oh well. Still waiting on DCM at the moment. It's been about 18 minutes, 30 seconds. Fun times for everyone, dude. Okay. So, what else can we really tell about DeciMate? Well, nothing much. They played a couple games so far after coming from second division. They had a decent run in second division. They lost only one game, I believe, and they still made it into first division. So far, they've been having decent results in first division up until this point so far, recently kicking 2 players from their roster due to certain accusations. Flintstones indeed, PC problems, running on oil, oof, big oof, my dudes. Yeah. At 18:20, we're starting, says Cobalobs, which is pretty fair considering the match was scheduled for 8 o'clock, and it is now 18:19. So if he does not get into the map at 1 minute or 30 seconds from now, then it is pretty understandable if they take the first map forfeit in order to sustain the game time. Which would be a very unfortunate series of events considering I actually got off my fat ass for once and decided I felt like casting a game. Alright, well, we're still waiting for them to join in. It seems that, yeah, 9. Okay, well, there's a lot of different people saying a lot of different things in chat at the moment, so we're kind of just waiting at the moment. Yes, I do have Minecraft on my computer, but whether or not the quality is dog shit is the real question due to the fact that no one's kind of... It's good? Alright, cool, that's cool. So the car Minnow is going to be the sub for DCM, it seems, finally, after starting up his Stone Age computer. So, Inferno, what an interesting map we have here. Now, Inferno is one of those maps that's very nichey, right? Because it's obviously got its little bit of aim. Oof, Falcon. So obviously, Inferno is one of those maps that's got its niche, right? It can be an aim dually map, right? Because it is very narrow. Narrow. What do I mean by that? Well, the thing about Inferno's unique design is that it's kind of a one-way kind of area, right? So middle is basically one long line. Every single place is sort of a long line. And the thing with that is one, it creates straight up aim dueling, so the aim is extremely important, but another extremely important piece of it is one piece of utility can completely block off a single path, which is what I said is the exact niche of Inferno. So this would be things like banana, middle, and apps, right? Very close quarters areas, very narrow places to go. One smoke is all it takes to completely stop a rush. One molly is all it takes to completely stop an entire execute from coming down, right? That's all it needs. So utility usage is a very important key, especially on maps like this, especially on maps like Inferno. So it seems that MC has decided that they want to be the T side going into this right now. And then we're going to be seeing a little bit of a split up at the moment, not a classic rush, which is very interesting to see due to the fact that a lot of people like to do classic rushes. Cobb's going to take down Minnow, who is going to push in middle and try and get that information, considering the fact that they did not go A and they do know there is some aggression over the B. So that's going to be a free frag for the side of MC. Now DCM is going to get caught off guard by Dizzy right now. Mantis is going to go down in the meantime. That's going to be a B and mid player down with no trade frag whatsoever and only really 2 pieces of utility expended at the moment. So now it looks like that MC has made the call right now. They do want to go over to the B side. They've got one smoke on Munchie and a flash. This looks like it's going to be the execute out to B coming out right now. They do know that there is going to be at least one, but do they know if that there is a second player going to be helping his teammates? So executing be coming out right now, 5v3 at the moment. Noxo going to take out one of them. He's going to grab a second headshot right on the Cobbs, and the Zilla going to go down. 3v3 at the moment. Bomb going to get finally onto the side now. Bomb going to go down. Dizzy going to peek out and take down Noxo in the meantime, but Spooks is going to take down Munchie and get a double kill in the meantime. 1v3 situation. Vulcan left in the banana position. Needs to defend, but does he know one of the players coming behind him? Snake's going to spot him out, but he's going to miss the shot on the head. Going to peek out. Vulcan's going to try and challenge him to 50 HP, and Snake takes down Vulcan with the headshot. Fuck, I need asthma inhaler, Jesus Christ. That was a very good retake, I would say, from DCM. Even though they did Papego a little bit at the beginning, losing those 2 opening frags with no trades whatsoever, Minnow pushing down middle and just dying freely with absolutely no support whatsoever was a slight bit of a big oof from me. However, that didn't matter to DCM. They were able to bring it around. Easy frags for Noxo and Snake in the meantime, or not Snake, sorry, Noxo and Spooks getting those double headshots onto the executing Ts, and that was a very much well needed entry frags that they did get and was completely able to shut down the T executors. Now it looks like Mance is going to go AFK very quickly, but he is going to buy up instead. So what we're going to be seeing right now is a semi-buy coming up from the T sides right now. They're going to have a lot of pistols in the meantime. Vulcan is saving up for the AWP, so he's not going to have anything. However, we're going to see Munchie and Dizzy and Azilla with the Deagles. Oh, sorry, just a Deagle on Dizzy and CZ on Muncher. And we're going to be seeing a very aggressive CT over here right now. As you can see, Snake pushing down into the second mid position. Noxo going to be swinging in, after being flashed in by his teammate at the meantime. Going to be grabbing an easy double frag onto Munchie and Vulcan. And then Dizella's going to go down and then trying to get the remaining player. They're not going to get any frags for them, unfortunately, right now. And that's going to be an easy peasy lemon squeezy cleanup for the side of DCM. Raking in the dosh with the SMGs in the meantime. However, that save now has allowed MC to go full AKs, and they're going to have the firepower advantage over DCM, considering the fact that the only person who did buy up this round is Mansa, and it seems that the rest of DCM has for some reason opted to continue playing with the SMGs, which I guess can be beneficial, especially in a map such as Inferno. Like I said, it is a very narrow map, and the SMGs in a close range position can be very advantageous should the MC side choose not to play cautiously. Now we are going to be seeing a standard default coming out from MC right now. A good nade coming out from Noxo. He's going to only do about 6 damage to Cobbs, but a decent nade spot nonetheless. Noxo going to throw the flash behind his teammate, and Dizilla might catch out Mansi are going to walk through the smoke. A slight questionable play, if I do say so myself right now, and it looks like the T's are going to be walking in the middle right now, trying to get this mid control as best as possible. Snake is walking up, and he might catch off the retreating CT player, if he's not careful, Vulcan now pushed up in the middle right now, looking for the headshot. Knows that one guy is in the bulk position due to the fact that his teammate did call that a nade was thrown from that position. So now they do know that there is at least one player going onto the bulk side, and they're going to be throwing a fake B, it seems. However, this has not opted for any of the T players to rotate over. Minnow going to take down. Oof. A little bit of a in-game call right now. Snake gonna take down Dizzy in the meantime right now, being called in-game for some reason, God knows why. 3v3 situation right now, but Dizzy gonna get the frag on the spook. They know one guy's absent, they need to get the bomb down. 30 seconds to go. Snake does take down Munch in the meantime, but Cobbs trades out his teammate now and putting this into a 1v2 situation. Noxo in a 1v2 right now. Kit in hands can go for this, he has a flashbang. Unfortunately no AK, so he does have to double tap with this, making a lot of noise, but will they hear him? Probably not, but there is one player on site. That jump probably gave it away. Gonna flash over for his team, going 4-1 right now. Needs to find a second one. Spots out one of the pit players around him. Dezilla might catch Noxo off guard if he's not careful. Flashing out and does get the headshot on Noxo. That's gonna be the first round, going into the side of MC. Mistem Central, pulling it back, and that was a great buy coming up from MC there, buying the AKs and was able to win the round out against DCM. Now, in my opinion, if we do look at right now at the win-loss bonus, we're going to see it is currently a 1-1 situation. And unfortunately, as we do know in Counter-Strike...
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck this team speak, honestly.
It's just you, my guy. Flashed of it.
Just gonna mute that, because there's some technical issues on the side of MC, if I do say so myself. Just a slight bit of technical issues. So what was I saying? Okay, so right now we can see it's a 1-1 at the moment, right? So what does this mean? Okay, so as we all know, DCM is very economically, not DCM, but the CT side in general, for all stages of Counter-Strike, is economically handicapped, should we say, right? Because as we know, the T-side stuff is cheaper, their AKs are cheaper, their guns are better, they don't have to buy kits, they don't have to buy, or they have to buy head armor, but it really doesn't counterbalance the economy, if we do say so myself. So, what does this mean, okay? So considering it's a 1-1 right now, the worst case scenario for DCM right now is that they actually, in my opinion, if DCM wins this round, but they lose a lot of their players, it'll probably be worse for them economically than it will be to win, right? Because what will that mean? So DCM is very low economy, right? As we can see, none of their players have over $500, so except for Snake, of course. But the point being is that if DCM loses or wins this round, right? Sure, they'll lose the loss bonus, right? And they'll get a little bit of money, but they don't have the money to re-buy into this. So in the event that DCM does win the round, right? Then it means they won't have enough money for the next round. As we can see, Dizzy gonna push out of the Apps position, and then Spook gonna take down the 3 remaining players. So like I said, they won the round, right? But let's look at their economy. Their economy is so poor that they're buying up M4s and armor, but their utility is only on the remaining players who were alive the last round, which is Spook, right? So if they lose this round now, then they're completely economically destroyed, right? Now unfortunately MC is also economically destroyed right now, so they're probably not going to win this round, so it is advantageous for DCM to be able to win this again a bit more. Snake is going to take down Munchie in the meantime though, keeping the second mid position. Is going to take down Dizzy at the same time, but not before he gets taken down at 20 HP. I realize after giving that long speech, some people might be thinking I don't know what I'm talking about, which is pretty fair. Cobbs in the meantime though, going to take down Noxo with an easy 1D for the boys, and Vulcan with a wide swing, showing us why the W and D key is the most important keys on your keyboard. Going to be able to get the easy headshot clap, putting this into a 2v3 situation. This has been a pretty interesting game, I would say. People winning save rounds and losing buy rounds. Mansa going to take down Cobbs. He is just going to work right out of middle in the meantime though. 2v2 situation. There's no armor, but does know where Mansa is. He's going to hear him reload and get the headshot on the Mansa. Going to be leaving Snake left into a 1v1 situation, but he has 20 HP at the moment. Does know he's going to the Archer's position right now, and that's going to be the cue for Dezilla to run all the way around over to the B site. He's got 20 HP, might opt to save it, which would be, I believe, DCM's best plan, due to the fact that if they win this, as we can see here, they have no loss advantage. So in the event that when they do lose this round, they're only going to earn 1,400, right? Which isn't enough money to counteract the fact that they bought up this round. So what's going to end up happening is that they're either going to buy guns and not be able to afford a lot of utility, or they're going to buy utility and just pistol it, right? So even if they win, they don't get a lot, right? And if they lose, they're going to get 1,400, which also isn't a lot. So worst case scenario is that they lose this round right now. And as you can see, he's going to be sticking the 10-second defuse. Oof! DeciMate going to whiff the shot onto Snake, who is 20 HP, and he's going to go down. He's going to get the 4k for him, which is very good considering the fact he has $2,600, and he isn't going to be able to buy. I would say he should be buying pistols up for his teammates here, which would be the smart play, and he did get a 4k that round. Very well done to Snake that round, but unfortunately it's going to be very economically harsh for DCM. As we can see right now, Spook going to be buying the Swag 7, the economic moneymaker, as we all know. You play close range with that, you get a headshot, you get 900 bucks, right? Gun pays for itself. Best gun, best shotgun you can probably buy, especially in my opinion. It's a very good weapon to use in the apps area, but it appears that he's going to be playing a close banana position by himself, not a close banana, sorry, but a on-site position, which is also very interesting. Munchie going to frag out Snake in the meantime though. Nox going to play close and does take down Dizzy in the meantime, playing close with the CZ. CZ is very powerful close range. That's definitely an angle you have to be careful of when you know that they are probably going to be saving. As we are going to see, Noxo is going to grab that AK in the meantime, and he's going to be running back to the A site, which will be strengthening A site's defense. So it is a 4v4 situation right now. However, this does advantage the T's, I believe, due to the fact that they do know that DCM is on a save now due to the CZ kills. So they should be able to go and execute out onto the B site here without having to worry. But the real question is do they know that Spook is playing this close oranges position? And he might get the opening frags if Vulcan isn't careful right now. Nade might do a bit of damage, is going to hit Spook down for 30. Smoke coming out now, and that's going to be fragging Vulcan, even though he's had the open hand. Going in first for some reason, questionable, don't know. Gonna get headshot in the meantime though, not before getting cleared out by his teammate. Munchie gonna be playing a very interesting off angle in the meantime. Gonna be potentially re-smoking CT here, gonna be boosted up right now. Cobb's gonna catch out Manson in the meantime, now knows that there is an additional player there. Due to the fact that he was boosted up, 2v3 situation right now. Looks like Munchie's going to push through the smoke. One in coffins, and they do know there might be one more CT or banana. They're unaware of where the last player might be right now. Munchie is going to catch out Minnow in the meantime though, and he is going to W key into CT spawn, looking for the remaining frag. But does he know that Noxo is running as fast as he can away in library right now, playing the decent off angle, currently waiting for one of the T's to walk right into the site. As we can see, unfortunately, Munchie, being very smart here, deciding not to push any further, cleared out the CT position, allowing Noxo to have that gun. And yeah, so he allows Noxo to have the gun, and he doesn't get himself fragged in the process, which I would say is the better play to make it, as we can see, considering the fact that DCM is still poor, so they're opting for a double savior, and now because they're double saving, they're going to be pistol buying, which means that in the round after this, regardless of win or lose, they are going to be able to buy up, which is a very smart call from DCM, and they're all going to be stacking over 3A to the A site, which is, in my opinion, probably not the best call, in my opinion. Noxo should be, or the AK player, should be soloing B, and just to create presence. And then they should be stacking 4 over to A. So as we can see in the meantime, because this shit doesn't want to change, we are going to be getting a double kill onto the B side. And that's all the B defenders going to be killed in the meantime. And that's going to be a double frag for DeciMate. Very good frags coming out for him in the meantime. Vulcan once again picked up the AWP. Going to be holding this mid position with Dizzy, and Vulcan going to be fragging another one. So now they know that the AK is not down. So they still know that DCM has the AK. But the question is DCM going to opt to save the AK once again, which in my opinion is probably the better idea, considering the fact that regardless of win or lose this round, they are going to be able to buy up. It is better to save the AK, which we all know is a one-shot gun or one-shot headshot gun, which is a very good weapon to have on CT side, and then because he is going to get the money for dying, or not for dying, but for losing the round anyways, then that's at the very least going to allow him to buy a lot of utility, or at the very least maybe drop one of his teammates a gun. As we can see, Minnow, if we look at Minnow's economy right now, we can see that he is kind of low in the hole with a $1,950, which isn't very good. As we all know, we call it the 2K rule. You always want to stay above 2K, because this will always allow you to be able to purchase until the next round. So even though it is $50 below, it's still not a good sign, because now he's going to be on the very cusp of poverty. So So if we look at the scores in the meantime though, we are going to be seeing Snake is leading the charge for DCM, going 7 for 4. We are currently going into the 8th round right now. This is going to be, in my opinion, a very make or break round due to the fact that DCM did just double save this round and they are full buying here. As we can see, they're going to be having full utility and an AWP going to be coming out on Mansa right now against a full bot team, which is going to be the MC team. And it appears that they just cancelled a B rush. Man's going to be fragging out Vulcan in the meantime, very unfortunate. But like I was saying, a very important round right now, because not only will it tie up the scores, or will it just project Mistem Central further into the lead, but at the same time, should DCM lose this round, then that means that they are going to be very economically broken, due to the fact that they did just save, and as we can see, they are extremely low on economy right now. But they do have the triple loss bonus, so they're going to be able to buy up slightly next one anyway, but not as good as they are this round. So a little bit of utility coming out, being exchanged between the two teams coming out to the A side right now. No players opting to push down middle right now. They learned very early on that this is a team that you can't do that to. You can't just push down mid, you can't just pug. And it appears that DCM has decided that they are going to play this a bit more disciplined, which is in my opinion a very good sign as they are growing as a team. And this is a second div team. So coming that transition in between second division and first division shows that, okay, well, in second division, we were just able to run down middle of the time. We were able to get some free frags. They weren't really watching it. And then after losing a couple players at the start of the game and losing a couple rounds and letting Mistem Central just run away with the scoreline at the very start, then it just shows that, okay guys, we now know we can't do this to this team. We actually have to play proper CS. We actually have to try to win. We actually have to try and play our best against these guys, because if we do dumb shit, then we're going to get punished against them and we're going to lose the game. So that's very good from the DCM side, but there is 15 seconds left. I don't know if any of the Mistem Central guys have noticed, but it appears that they are opting for a save, 3-man save, keeping the AWP. In my opinion, a very good save round, due to the fact that it appears that DCM is now been reset back to the 1 loss bonus, as well as the 1 loss bonus being added to the MC side. They get to keep the AWP, they get to keep the utility, and they get to keep the armor. So that's very good. In the meantime though, the 3 players not being able to buy, unfortunately, due to the fact that you don't get money for saving as a T side, but at the same time they were able to drop their teammates. So a very good call, I believe, in my opinion, even though it is tying up the scoreline for DCM and MC at the meantime, being a 4-4. Going into the 9th round right now, this round also can be considered the probably one of the most important rounds of the first half, I would say, due to the fact that whoever wins this round is going to get an advantage on the score, and it is going to hurt the economics of the team extremely. Now, Munchie going to peek out in the meantime, though. He is going to take the Spooks down to 50 HP. That was a questionable play to make, but if he succeeded, he would have killed 2 players. So, high risk, high reward, because he did hear them boosting, so it was very dependent on what he wanted to do in the meantime, though. Now, Dizzy does know that this one player is boosted due to the fact that it is being called out by his teammate. But the question is did he jump down or not? That's what MC do not know. Now, if they did know, if they could see what we were seeing, they know he just walked a little bit in front of the window so that they can't shoot him. And if Dizzy was to spam the window now, he would actually be okay. He might get a free frag. In the meantime, though, the T's unfortunately taking a lot of damage. Dizilla already down 28 HP. 40 seconds on the clock right now, playing a very slow and disciplined game of CS. If we look at T side right now, hold on. If we look at the T side right now, we can see that Bomb has made their way over to the B site, and it appears that they are getting ready to walk up. Dizilla already on 28 HP, getting mollied out and going down to the molly in the meantime, being a 3v5 in this situation right now. Looks like an execute is going to be coming out of the B side. Cobb's going to open up the frags, immediately opening up the B side, taking out Nox with a headshot. But I'm going to be going down, and that is going to maybe tag one of the MC players. Nope, going to miss completely. Now, securing the bomb side for free, getting a free entry frag at the meantime. Smokes going out perfectly, keeping the CTs at bay. Vulcan holding this angle, waiting for one of the CTs to try and execute onto the site and retake it. He knows that one player is there and he's just waiting for him to repeat, but who's the better AWPer, Manso or Vulcan? Vulcan appears to be the better AWPer, getting flash with the angle. Minnow getting taken out by Vulcan as well. Dazilla also taking out second in the meantime. That's going to be a 3k for Vulcan. Getting dinked at the end there. The weakness of the M4s, ladies and gentlemen, is just getting dinked, not being able to get those frags. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we've all been M4'd at least once in our life, where you peek an AWPer that you know is holding the angle, you dink him, and he kills you. So like I said, MC now leading with a 1 advantage scoreline over DCM going into the 10th round of the first half. It is, and like I said, it is going to economically hurt DCM in the meantime. As we can see, pistols going up and Mansa opting for the scout, believing in the powers of the movement speed over a pistol, which I would say is a interesting buy considering the fact he bought the scout and he bought a flash, and he's still economically better off than a lot of his teammates. So I wouldn't say it's a bad player because, as we have seen, he is a decent AWPer. If we can just get the angle on Spooks quickly, it appears they're playing for a very interesting, a very interesting play to make here. Spooks taking down Dizzy there with a double boost in the boiler. Wow, that's actually pretty 200 IQ, I'm not gonna lie there. That's one of those Prem strats right there, boys, if I do say so myself. So, in the meantime though, he's gonna be getting a free frag, and Spooks, oof, taking down Munchie with a deagle, and Snake gonna be taking down Vulcan as well. This is slowly falling apart for Mistem Central right now. Gonna be swapping the AWP and the AK, but Cobb's going to be holding that mid position, waiting for one of the players to peek right now, and Dizilla going to be taking out Snake in the meantime. That's going to be both A players dead. Looks like they're going to be Wing up into Archers right now, and that's going to be a refrag, 1v1 situation, 19 bullets in his gun, but does he know where Mansour is? Knows that he is a B player right now, might walk through. He's going to walk through the Archer position. They're walking right by each other. Triple kill for Cobbs in the meantime though, 50 HP, both players low, but Mansa doesn't have the armor. 50 HP armor player versus Mansa with no armor and a scout. If he gets a body shot on the Cobbs, he might be able to win the round. However, 7 seconds left, bomb gonna be planted right in the open. Is he gonna play backside or is he gonna play this banana position? Might catch up Mansa with the AK, if not careful, and takes him down. Mansa having his gun out, boys. Rule 1 of CS, always have your gun out, boys. That's gonna be a feels bad man. Manso on 100 HP with the kit, no armor, trading his AK for a scout, gonna be clutching out the round for his team, retying the scoreline, 5-5. That's gonna be a heavy hit to the morale in Mistem Central's team speak. I can tell you right now, they are not happy about that round loss. That was their round completely for them. And unfortunately, Mansa is just getting, I would say, lucky. You know, because that's one of those lucky moments. He got an AK, he was able to tell where he was going, and he was just able to frag him out in the meantime. But the question is does he get another kill here, peeking into the banana position? We're not going to be throwing that nade in the second mid, but as we can see here, over onto the map, we can see that Mansa is holding this banana position, where at the same time, there is no other map control for the terrorist side. There's absolutely no map control being taken, and the thing is, Mansa now peeking this banana position knows this. So the real question is now he's just making sure he's crossing all he's crossing his T's and dotting his I's, and he's making sure that there's absolutely no one in banana whatsoever. Execute going to be coming out very soon right now, and this is going to be a very interesting round. Going to be flashing his teammate in the meantime. The Spooks holding his position. Going to take down Vulcan. He's going to jump out first, trying to combat all best as possible. Smoke's coming down all over to the A side, but no execution right now. Just leaving one player over to the B side in case it's a fake. But now it's going to be a 4 A stack in the meantime though. Spook's going to be stuck into that pit position, going to be getting out right onto the balcony. Dizilla and Munchie going to take down Minnow and Spooks. However, Snake and Mansa. Mansa doing work with the AWP, taking down Dizilla and Cobras, and that's going to be a 3v1 situation right now. Snake's going to peek out and take down Munchie with a headshot, regaining the scoreline 6-5. Going into the 12th round right now. A very close game in the meantime. What did I say the first scoreline would be? 16-14, 2-0 MC. However, it appears that DCM so far is making me work for my prediction. As we can see here, it has been a little bit of a back and forth in between the two teams, so it is really not able to say as of yet. But apparently, so the loss of that round has caused MC to be unfortunately forced into a bye round, and oof! The Zilla gonna delete Minnow in the meantime though. Gonna be pushing into the mid position and just get completely 1D. Gonna give them a free M4, and that's definitely gonna be an unfortunate loss to DCM, giving MC the absolute advantage here, not only increasing their firepower, but increasing the absolute manpower and protective barrier of DCM. Now Mansa though refrags Vulcan in the meantime though. It appears that Mansa is Vulcan's nemesis, if I do say so myself this game, as the only person he seems to be able to kill him is Mansa. Gonna be throwing that mid smoke, and Dizzy gonna retrieve the M4 in the meantime. We're the only people that have utility, or not, that have not utilities, sorry, my fault, armor, on the side of Mistem Central is Cobbs, Munchie, and Dezilla, whereas the M4 is on Dizzy. However, 3 smokes to work with right now. Cobbs just making sure he has this this map control. Snake gonna take down Dezilla in the meantime though. That's gonna be an unfortunate loss. Cobb's gonna frag out Manta in the meantime though, and he's gonna pick up a free AWP. So in my opinion, this is probably the best time to save due to the fact that they do have a M4 and an AWP, and that's going to be very useful right now. 30 seconds on the clock right now. Munchie looking for the free frag, spots him out and takes down Spook. Snake gonna frag out Cobbs, and that's going to be the AWP loss, but now being put into a 2v2 situation. Both players on the T side recovering guns, however only armor on one player, and that's going to be Munchie. No utility left for them, and Noxo does have a Molotov and a grenade in his hand, so he might be able to use this right now and try and push out some of the T players from their little hidey holes. Munchie sitting in pick right now, checking between apps, gets naded. Now knowing one player is Noxo going to take on Dizzy in the meantime, and perfect retake execution coming out from DCM in the meantime, letting the Archer's player push up while Snake waits in apps, and then when the pit player peeks, he is able to take him out. A very unfortunate, just unlucko maluko round from MC there. Not trading each other out, not trade fragging, not peeking together. Unfortunately, a slight bit of miscommunication as one player decided it was better to hide due to the fact that he didn't have armor, and one player was kind of just waiting for something to happen. So, a very unfortunate miscommunication in the meantime. However, MC now able to completely buy up full utility as well as Vulcan with the AWP. And as we can see, a decent full buy coming up from DCM at the moment. Minnow still opting for no gun. For some reason, Vulcan gonna take down Noxo to 6 HP, however, a very lucky AWP shot through the wall. A pretty questionable play if I do say so myself. Dezilla gonna take down Manso in the meantime though, and that's gonna leave one player on 6 HP to defend the B bomb side. Gonna be starting to rotate players over to the B now. Minnow with the P250 in hand. Oof, gonna dink Vulcan through the smoke, but however, he does trade a little bit of damage himself. Gonna throw a nade through the smoke. Might catch out Vulcan if he's not careful. Takes down Dezilla. Takes down Cobbs. 50 HP. Gonna be giving the AWP back to Vulcan in the meantime though, so Cobras can go peek because he is slightly low HP. Gonna go retrieve that AK. Spots out one of the players onto coffins. Now they do know that they are probably going to be playing a 2-2 BA defense, right, due to the fact that they did get a kill on Mansa, but they don't know that Noxo got tagged by Vulcan at the start of the round. So in theory they should go B here, and as we can see right now, Minnow is going to be rotating back over to the A side, going to be leaving it as a 3v5 execute. Munchie now pushing out onto the side, catches Snake off guard, and he's going to be trying to refrag, takes down Spooks in the meantime though. Minnow pushing through the smoke, trying to catch them off guard, gets taken down by Dezilla, sorry. That's going to leave Noxo in a 1v4 situation. M4 in hand, 6 HP. Probably going to be opting to save if he is the smart player that we know him to be. Tell Vulcan to stop crouching. I will do my best. Yes, I'm aware my casting is probably not the best, smiley face, but I am getting back into it. Please do not flame me too hard on Twitter. So let's look at the scores, shall we? It is currently 7-5 with a score increase by a +1 going over to Mistem Central as of the end of this round. Snake currently leading 13-7 on DCM, with Dezilla going 13-8 on the side of MC. However, if we do look overall at the performances of both teams, it is a decently, I could say, average scoreline over for MC, whereas DCM is kind of a bit apart. They have 3 good players fragging out hard, and then they have 2 players at the bottom. However, that can, I believe, both can be argued for both teams. Now, Noxo being considered, considering the fact that he did save the M4 going to the end of that round, he does opt to buy M4 full utility. He does opt to buy, he had a kit last round as well, and he is going to make the rest of his team suffer. Go with Deagles, and only some of them with armor and extremely little utility. So the real question is where has this M4 been placed? Well, as you can see, the M4 has been placed over to the B site, which in my opinion is probably the better place to put it, due to the fact that it's a rapid fire machine gun, and if they execute onto the B site, it is probably going to do a lot more damage. However, as I said that, Dezilla and Munchie getting fragged out by the Deagles onto the A side, and Cobra is going to be taking down the M4 in the meantime though, but Mansa holding this very interesting position right now, might be able to take off the heads. One of the T players catches Cobbs off guard with a deagle through the box. Now, but do they know that the Zilla is also here? Now, I believe that he heard him jump, and he's going to frag out Mansa in the meantime though, and that is going to be the B site secured. The real question is the bomb going to be able to make his way in time? Now, Snake might hear Vulcan walking through Mexico because he was running, and he might get fragged out if he's not careful. Going to catch out Minnow though, running down Banana, and that's going to be a big oof from me if I do say so myself, due to the fact that he had Vulcan completely off guard, and Vulcan was still able to get the frag, however, not before taking Vulcan down to 6 HP. So now, after the site was secured, it's potentially been lost though. 30 seconds on the clock, going to 25. Is there going to be re-smoking in the meantime though? Only a player with full HP, and he's going to frag out Spooks in the meantime. Spooks, or Snots, yeah. Snake. Oof, boys. Getting back into it. Please no Flame Arena. Playing the same position they're opting for. Forcing Vulcan out of family just to steal his position. Snakes could be running away right now, opts not to. Letting them know. Snake decides not to save. Gonna be giving Vulcan a double kill for that round. Giving him an additional kill. Making his score 11 for 8. Tying up the score 7-7. Although he didn't really have to save it due to the fact that it is the last round, they are able to buy up now. But if he saved it, he could have dropped Minnow, which I think would have been a good idea considering the fact that Minnow, in my opinion, has been very underachieving this game so far, just mainly due to the fact that he's currently going 4 for 12 and he's got a 0.3 KD and he's been making very big Vega plays and he's been whiffing a lot of those need to hit shots. But in the meantime though, the Zilla's going to take an open peek and he is going to get killed by Noxo. Oof! Minnow, while running away with the FAMAS, does dink Munchie, and that is a super lucky shot for there, I'm not even going to lie. 4v3 situation. Well, technically it's a 5v4, but in my opinion it's a 3v5 due to the fact that Munchie is 21 HP. So if he catches one bullet from any single gun on the side of the CTs, then he's just gonna die instantly. So all he can really do is just go and die for his team, and then hope his team lets him trade him out. 50 seconds on the clock. MC been playing a very disciplined game so far, just deciding to really just take it slow, man. Take it slower than my IQ. Take it slower than my brain trying to process what's going on. In the meantime though, Cobra's gonna be executing on the side so far. Bomb gonna go down, Spooks, that's gonna double frag in the meantime. Dizzy takes on Spooks in the meantime, and Vulcan with the P250 gonna take down Snake. But do they know that Minnow is also on the side in the meantime? Dizzy left into a 1v3 situation at the moment, being the new pickup from MC. Does frag out Minnow in the meantime, gets tagged down to 11 HP by the AWP. But does he know that Mansa's pushing out in the meantime? Fires a couple bullets, giving away his position, 10 seconds left. All they have to do is hide, and this is going to be a GG or a good half fight, I do myself. And Mansa going to take down Dizzy, giving them the 1 round advantage. Going into the second half. Is this God's Not Dead who picked this map? I have no clue who picked this map, my dude. I actually believe that MC picked this map, mainly due to the fact that MC is a notorious Inferno player. So in the past year, I believe, if I remember my calculations correctly, MC has a 51% Inferno map pick. But I could be wrong on who actually picked this map. If I remember correctly from the past year, they picked Mirage Inferno about 51% of the times. So it looks like they're going to be doing an aggressive banana CT strat, it seems, in the meantime though. Flash going to be catching the Zilla off guard, it seems. However, Mansa going to frag himself out, so going to be put into a 4v4 situation. Technically, in my opinion, advantaging DCM. Playing this close position in the meantime though. Munchie going to take out Spooks, however, Minnow is going to take down the Zilla after being flashed, and Noxo is going to frag out Munchie, completely losing the A side. Now the question is are the CTs able to retake this side? One player, which is Minnow, is low, but the remaining T players all have armor and no utility on them. And they've got a kid on Vulcan, so they can go for this should they wish. Minnow going to be swinging wide though, and catching out Cobras with a wide swing there, getting the headshot, Glocks are extremely deadly long range though. Vulcan does have the kit, takes down Nox in the meantime. Knows one more guy's side. That's a double headshot for him. 1v1 situation right now. Here's him reloading. Knows where he is. Might catch him off. Not gotten. Snake takes down Vulcan with the headshot. And that was a completely doable round from Vulcan there, but just not able to find the head, knew where he was, and unfortunately Snake, just being the aim god, able to get the quick flick with the USP, taking down Vulcan, and unfortunately losing the round. He had a kill on him and everything, a completely winnable round, lost. Heading off into the 17th round of the match, DCM leading with a 2-point scoreline, trying to get just a little bit of control before deciding what they want to do. He's going to be stacking a three players over to B in the meantime, but Manso doing his thing, pushing solo, going to be getting fragged out in the meantime, unfortunately. No support, flashing himself and everything, giving them a free gun to use. Unfortunately, they gained absolutely no information besides the fact that they did tag them up a little bit. Looks like they're going to be rotating some of the SMGs over to the A site in the meantime, deciding they do need this as best possible. Vulcan going to be wide swinging and taking down Minnow with the MP5, and that's going to be a double frag for the T side. However, Munchie going to be fragging out Noxo with the Deagle. Now it's going to be a 2v2 situation, but the end of that Vulcan is on the B side. That should have been called over to their team when Vulcan killed them. Going to be going around just to clear that coffin position. They're not checking the back in the meantime though. Vulcan does whiff the shot in the meantime though. Barely hits, or does hit Snake quite a bit though. Taking him down to 30 HP, 2v1 situation. The MP5 being dropped for the MP9. UMP in the hands of Munchie, but he's opting for the Deagle in the meantime. Relying on those one-shot body shots, knowing that one of the players that's at least low. One player just holding this coffin position. Spooks spotting out Munchie, is going to peek wide right now, might get caught out. Besides the smoke, knows where one player is, but doesn't know where the other one is. Looking for any sound cues right now, just trying to play time, trying to cost this as much as possible. Might go through the knife kill. Ooh, going for the knife, misses it, and Spooks takes down Munchie, getting that eco frags. Is going to go down to the bomb however, but not before he gets a triple kill. Very good from DCM. 10-7. MCM Ru ZA. Wish I knew what that meant, my friend, but no. Unfortunately, these guys are not Mauritians. As we can see, DCM going to be opting up for a triple AK buy, a very old ancient strat from the very beginning of Counter-Strike. Going to be seeing a 5-man stack over to the B site, leaving A completely open. A very old strat in Counter-Strike is the old 3 AKs, 2 pistol strat, and as we can see, Mansa did have a MAC-10, which is good for the economy because he did get a double kill, but generally the strat does go triple pistols. Actually, it's a triple pistol, 2 AK strat, my apologies. And the logic of the strat is that if you have 3 people with pistols and 2 with AKs, then what happens is when you execute onto a site, the 2 AKs not only get to trade out the pistol players, but when they're trading out the pistol players, in the event that a AK player does go down, then they are able to be picked up by the pistol players. So generally, that used to be a very good strat in the meantime. As we can see, Minnow is going to be playing that low position, taking down Zilla with the MAC-10 right now, finding that economy, does spot out Cobbs, and Cobbs now knows he's here. Might catch him off guard, he's not careful, takes down the headshot on the Cobbs as well, doesn't know the other one is here, and is still going to get the frag, getting blinked down to 8 HP. Minnow breaking double digits after 18 rounds finally, showing his team why he is their substitute, and why he should be a main player. Hashtag AIDS casting, guys. I know. In the meantime, though, we're going to be seeing a couple of AUGs being brought up by Dizzy and Dizilla, and that's going to be over to the side of B, I do believe. Vulcan with the open middle, looking for that free frag. Not able to find one, unfortunately. Just expending a little bit of utility in Banana, it seems. Trying to take down the HP of any of the CTs as much as possible in the meantime. Nate does catch off Coppers for about 22 HP. Not a lot, but every single HP point counts, as we all know. Just using that utility to get as much control in the meantime onto Banana so that they have as many options as possible. opting to boost one player up into the hub position right now. DCM. 4-point lead in the meantime though. Noxo getting taken down 12 HP. Munchie gonna trade out his teammate right now. Knows they're executing middle. Knows that they're there. Mansa gonna trade out Munchie. 4v2 situation right now. Noxo's still very low HP. Is gonna grab the bomb and they are going to try and do their best to plant on the A side right now. Vulcan is holding this like an absolute champ. Gonna be trying to get a free frag on one of the executing players if he's not careful. Misses the shot right now. Knows where he is. Takes down Nox in the meantime. But however, Spooks trades out his teammate. A little bit of gunfire being exchanged onto the side between Cobbs and Mansa. Not between Cobbs and Mansa, sorry. Between Cobbs and Spook. Two DCM players. Extremely low HP. However, Cobbs also very low HP. A possible retake, but the question is, do they want to go for this? They know Minnow likes to lurk. And he is going to throw that mid smoke. And he's just going to be holding their N1 right now. The Zilla and Cobbs opting to go for the round win due to the fact that they... Oof, my brain. Due to the fact that they are currently leading with a 4 scoreline, and they are 4 points behind. Spooks taking down the Zilla, and that's going to be an easy double frag for Spooks, picking up 3 for him. Once again, running away with the scoreline. Slowly but surely, DCM just pulling away from MC. Unfortunate to see, but you know, once the snowball, we all know how it works, it's the snowball effect, you know, you start winning a couple of rounds, people get demoralized, then they don't play their best, then when players aren't playing their best, they make mistakes, and I believe that's just what's happening here with MC. Munch in the meantime though, getting fragged out. Vulcan gonna be trading out his teammate right now, turning this into a 3v2 situation. Dizzy gonna pick up a AK. Gonna be a much needed utility run for his team. Oof, Minnow getting tagged down just to 13 HP with that Deagle bullet going through the wall. They're not gonna be able to do much though, so now it's gonna be very interesting to see how DCM likes to play this. And AWP on Spooks, so not Mansa anymore. Mansa opting for the M4. Full utility still on Mansa and smokes out on Minnow and Spooks. However, it does appear Spooks is opting to throw that smoke over to the B site. Who knows, perhaps to create some presence, maybe to create a little bit of angst within the MC side. Another smoke expended by DCM to be able to take that mid control. 40 seconds on the clock. 3v4, kind of just holding this position. Both CT players on site right now, waiting for them to play this, waiting for them to walk up. Might be able to get a free frag. Oof! Vulcan frags one in the chest, whoever gets traded out with a quick flick by Spooks to the head. Do they know that Dizzy's here though? They are completely clearing the side right now. Takes down Mansa and Spooks. Last player is Nitro with 13 HP, 20 seconds on the clock. Looking for the easy frag right now. And Dizzy is going to peek out and get an easy triple kill for him. Great shutdown by Dizzy with the AK. Getting a headshot onto the entering player and then being able to flick over to Mansa, taking him down as he's clearing the site, was almost a big Papego if I do say so myself. But fortunately in this case, Dizzy able to frag out those 3 players and completely stop the A executes. As we can see right now, it does appear to be a fast B. Cobbs getting taken down by Mansa. They're still going to trade out his teammate though as he's running away. Going to be spraying a little bit into Banana though. Realizes that is a big mistake and runs away. As we can see right now, Munchie going to be running over to help his teammate. And Minnow just W keying right now, right into... Ooh, interesting smoke. Ooh, Minnow outplaying the Zilla with the Molotov there, modding my Ivy's position, forcing him to cross on the side. Gonna be Wing right into coffins right now. Minnow absolutely W god at the moment, just gonna be able to give these 3 frags and Spooks to take down Vulcan, and Minnow with a double kill in the meantime. And Dizzy is gonna be able to frag out Noxo, looking for that lovely lurk frag. But Minnow, man, wow, what a great play by him, using that molly, bouncing off the walls to push the Zilla out of his position, forcing him to run into the middle of sight, being able to be fragged out and just Wing right into coffins, able to kill the CT rotators. Very good there from Minnow, I would say myself, pulling his weight finally, I would say at the end of the game here. The real question is does Dizzy catch Spook off guard? And he does, taking him down. Just doing as much economy damage as he possibly can to the DCM side. 2 players from the 4 they had. Dizzy with 2 kills, Unfortunately, both exit frags, giving DCM another round. Terrorist going to be calling out the pause here for some reason. I believe someone might be lagging. Nope, no one lagging. If we do look at DCM's ping though, they're all 5 pingers. Gun's going to be shared around the team. DCM is definitely economically healthy, if I do say so myself. Don't have to worry anytime soon about being forced into a save round. Unfortunately, 5 rounds ahead of MC. So the real question is what is Mistem Central able to do that is going to not only allow them to turn this around, but hopefully bring this back from a -5 disadvantage and hopefully shoot over the win and be able to take the map from DCM. Now, everyone's got their own opinions about probably what the teams are doing wrong. And as we can see from the buys from both teams right now, Munchie going to be opting to play with the Deagle instead of a gun. Vulcan going to opt to buy the AWP as well, going to be fully investing into this round. And unfortunately, some of the teams going to be a little bit lacklustered. Interesting molly by Cobbs there, just to push the T players out of Banana just a little bit longer. Spook's gonna pre-fire that angle just a little bit, trying to catch any sneaky CT looking for an easy headshot. Nade not gonna hit anyone right now. Vulcan catches off Noxo, trying to walk down that boiler position. They now know there is one more player also over to the boiler site, not opting to rotate anyone as of yet. Probably the best call. Munchie looking for the headshot with the Deagle. Does take down Snake in the meantime though. Does tag up Mansa, however Dizzy trades him out. And Minnow left in a 1v5 situation, but Vulcan slightly annoyed at the game so far. Peeks mid and takes him down. Gonna be hurting the economy of DCM right now, and unfortunately not really able to buy up here. Gonna be opting for the pistol armor save. Might do a classic B rush. If you look at what they bought, Minnow with a smoke and P2s. So they might be doing a B rush if I do say so myself. Yep, B rush coming in. Flash gonna smoke all of them off at the moment. W King is hard to kind of on the side. Cobbra's gonna peek out, maybe get 3, takes down 3. Now knows that the remaining 2 players are in Banana right now. Gonna be running away and reloading, waiting for his team to back him up onto the side. Doing a ooh. Is that a nade? Only hits Snake for 3 HP. Might catch him off if he's not careful, and that's a 3k for Cobber Lobs. Only got 1 assist unfortunately that round, but that was a great shutdown from the CTs there, using their utility wisely, flashing them in the rush, smoking them off, and then waiting for the team to come and support them, often knowing that they've already pushed up and falling back after getting those kills. A very textbook CT round, if I do say so myself. Unfortunately, DCM being forced back into the second save. Vulcan, if he's not careful, might get caught off guard here. Taking down the 41 HP. Gonna be playing that close mid position right now. Gets flashed off. Realize they are middle. Munchie holding his teammate's angle right now. Ace for Munchie. Absolute killer spray down. Vulcan nearly getting caught off guard by the mid flashes there, trying to jump up into the box to see over the smoke, but Munchie holding his angle in case they push through, helping his teammate and securing himself an ace. Easy eco frags, boys, that's what we say. Slowly but surely, MC, like I said, turning it around, bringing it back on the scoreline, only with a 2-round disadvantage now from the 5 disadvantage earlier. Vulcan going for this early pick, standing in the molly right now. How unfortunately, not able to find a frag, and Minnow frags out Vulcan. DeciMate though, gonna be using his Molotov to push them out of this banana position, playing a close, questionably close together position. Spook grabs the AWP, throws it to his team, throws the gun out the map just in case. Noxo though, working this, spots out Munchie, gets the headshot, doesn't know where Dizzy is. Dizzy giving away his position by firing a little bit. DeciMate gonna catch out, maybe one player running away. Does tag 2, however, can't secure the frag. Mansa Wing through coffin or Wing through archers right now. Might catch out the rotate if he's not careful. And Cobb's gonna get caught out by Mansa race carring into CT. DeciMate, however, trading out Noxo, now is gonna be left into a 2v4 situation. Dizzy and DeciMate, M4 and AK in hand. Mansa gonna take down DeciMate in the meantime, or Dizzy, sorry. Trying to secure the A side, hiding that pit position. A lot of low players on the side of DCM, but DeciMate, M4, utility, kit, and some armor, probably shouldn't go for this, even though he can afford. But the question is, can his team afford? Well, if we look at his team's money, we can see that in fact his team can actually afford this. So it would arguably be better to go for this due to the fact that they do need the round, but it is a 4v1. So the probability of getting this is very unlikely. And as we can see, DeciMate just opting to save, going to be able to drop an AWP next round, or Dizzy with the 12k going to be able to drop an AWP. So rather save, keep the M4, drop it for someone else, be able to have everybody full buy, and then if everyone full buys and you still lose, then by doing so, you allow yourself to buy into the next round after that as well. So let me put it this way. They have enough money that if they lose this round, they can still buy next, right? Because as we can see, Dizzy's about to max out. He's got 13k. He can drop an AWP for Vulcan, and Vulcan can drop him an M4. So what they should be doing, okay, he buys himself an AWP. Screw me, I guess. So what they should, in theory, be doing is full buying here, which they are, as we can see. Because even if they lose this round, then it'll be 15-11, and then they can full buy again, right? So a good economic purchase, if I can say so. Dizzy's still opting to use the AUG, using the scope and the long range to his advantage. So it's going to be interesting to see how he wants to play this right now. So best case scenario, MC wins this round. MC wins this round, DCM is poor. DCM is poor, probability they lose the next round, giving MC a +2. MC gets a +2, 14-13. DCM buys up third round, then that's going to be the next make or break round. If DCM would win that third round, they'll get a match point, and if not, they'll get economically smashed again, and it'll put the scoreline a lot closer to them for comfort. An interesting strat right now, MC opting for the 4 CT, or not 4 CT, 4 banana. Might catch out Minnow if he's not careful right now. Nades and mollies going down, creating a lot of presence right now, just leaving Vulcan to solo A with the AWP by himself. As you can see on the map right now, T's not really getting a lot of presence, Smoke's just going down all over the place, Spook and Minnow trying to get that B control, getting taken down early, Mansa, Snake and Noxo trying to work this mid position. Now you can see Snake and Noxo just playing together into apps, and Noxo might get fragged out if he's not careful though. Hopefully someone is holding Vulcan's apps position. Deciding to give them middle at the very moment. Vulcan unfortunately missing that shot. One player might walk out of apps if he's not careful right now. Gonna miss the shot again, and that's gonna be very unfortunate. Noxo Wing out of apps right now. Might catch out Vulcan. Takes in a 12 HP, however, that's gonna be a double frag. Dizzy and Munchie taking out Noxo and Mansa. Shutting down the execute in the meantime though. 3v4 situation. Snake gonna trade out Munchie, however, Dizzy gonna trade out his team in the meantime, looking for another one. Snake gonna go down, that's gonna be a double frag for Dizzy. Minnow left into a 1v2, catching Cobbs on the rotate, playing that lurk position. Lurk's not personally my favorite players in the world. 30 seconds on the clock. Half HP, no utility, AK in hand against Dizzy and DeciMate. Triple kill for Dizzy in the meantime though, however he is extremely low HP. DeciMate looking for him as best as possible, going to be walking into the or into the Mexico position. They know where bomb is? That is the real question. 8 seconds left on the clock. DeciMate didn't spot out Minnow. Might be able to take down Dizzy if Dizzy isn't careful if he runs away. Here's him, and does get a 4k for him, cleaning up the round, forcing DCM into a more than likely another save round, which should allow statistically MC to take a 13 score half against DCM. And in doing so, we're going to be creating a very tense, very close game. We might see an OT if we're lucky, or if we're unlucky, depending on whether or not you like my casting, which is probably a big fat no. Smiley face, haha, self-doubt. As you're going to be seeing, we're going to be seeing a classic Apps rush. Mansa staying in spawn just to throw out some of that sweet utility to create some presence in some places. Cancelling the Apps rush to the last second. Nay going to take down Spooks to 82 HP. Deagles in hand, as we all know. Deagles being the hand cannons of Counter-Strike. It used to be once upon a time that a double chest shot would kill you. Vulcan taking the aggressive Apps pick does take down Noxo with the AWP, and that's going to be detrimental to the execute. Peeks again, takes down Spook, and that's going to be bomb secured. Now being called out. Munchie takes down Mancer in the meantime with the M4Ts. Don't really know what to do, getting absolutely no trade frags whatsoever, just allowing MC to board their economy even more and more due to the fact that there is no trade frags, and the fact that the CT side MC just completely cleaned up DCM on the eco, not getting any trade frags whatsoever, has just completely allowed MC to stockpile economy. Now, because they've stockpiled economy, in the event, unfortunate event should I say, MC loses this round, they're also going to be able to buy. Dizzy sitting on that 14k, he's going to max out this round regardless of whether or not they win or lose. So the question is who's going to win? Mansa takes down Zillion, meantime Vulcan takes down Noxo with the trade frag, throws the money at the very last second. They're spotting out the bomb. Now knows that the bomb has made its way over the A, but not going to help considering the round has just started. A little bit of utility being thrown in the meantime, and Snake going to take down Vulcan. No support into the boiler position right now. That's a free frag for him, and Snake going to get a double frag. Slowly but surely, the win slipping from the grasp of Mistem Central. 4v2 situation right now. Might decide to go for this. And Minho once again playing the low position, catches out Cobbs. Cobbs is going to be furious with that anytime. Busy left into a 1v3. They now know he's in this position. Bomb is down on the floor. Deciding that they are probably going to run away to B. Being able to retrieve the bomb with absolutely no contestation. Mansa missing the AWP shot though. Now knows that he is out of pit. Needs to go try and cut off the rotate in the meantime though. Dizzy just looking for free frags at the moment. Is going to max out regardless at the end of this round and gets fragged out by Minho. 15-13. Close game. Mistem Central, possibility of taking this to overtime. Still able to fully buy up here. All or nothing. All in. All the marbles. Life or death. Going for a El Clasico. Triple nade mid. A little bit of missed utility going to be going out there into the Apps position, and that's going to be unfortunate. This is the round where everything matters. If DCM loses this round, they're going to be extremely poor going into the last round. They're not going to be able to have a lot of utility. This is a make or break round. Vulcan nearly getting caught up by Noxo there, playing very aggressive and getting almost punished for it. That's going to be very detrimental for the side of Mistem Central right now. Once again, as we can see, the regular ult setup, trying to get that banana control as best as possible, and just working on that apps, getting as much space as possible. Cobbs with a molly in hand. Believes it might be a B execute. Just playing this crossfire with teammate Munchie. Vulcan spots the cross, takes down Noxo, taking down 7 HP. That's going to be a detrimental kill to him in the meantime though. Doesn't know that Spook, or hears now that Spook is in that app position. Doesn't know that he's run back, however. Bomb still in middle. If we look at the map right now, we can see that Minho is once again doing his thing, lurking over to the B side, creating that presence. Yeah. 20 seconds left on the clock. Have to go now if they are going to make something of this. Cobbs, we're trying to get out the frags. Takes down Minho. Snake goes down the Munchie. Cobbs gets 2. 10 seconds on the clock. 1v5. Disadvantaging DCM to the absolute max. The real question is, can they save this off? Knows that they are an economic disadvantage. As we can see, on the T side, their economy is in complete shambles. Their economy is worse than the South African government. Not going to be able to buy up here. That AWP are going to be very detrimental, however, saving it. But the real question is will we see an overtime? Nades going out early, taking down Mansard, the AWP to 76 HP. Deagle and Minnow and one smoke with some armor. Not a lot you can really do with that unless you get some lucky one Deags. Noxo taking down Vulcan. Vulcan trying to combat AWP but not working out. Vulcan just having a very unlucky game, although you can argue he's been making a little bit of brain dead plays, if I do say so myself. Getting that very aggressive by himself, and looks like the map's gonna change. So as you can probably tell, it's a 16-14 to the side of DCM. DCM taking the first map. Did I say DCM is going to lose to MC? No, I meant 16-14 to DCM. My apologies. Heading back to an age-old favorite map, Dust 2. A map we all know very, very well. A map I don't have graphics for some reason, so I'm going to show you some graphics of Mirage, because, you know, why not? So, a very unfortunate loss there to the side of MC, just losing out 16-14 in the last round to a team that was already economically damaged. And considering the fact that they had no economy at the end there, that's a very upsetting loss to see. In the meantime though, I'm going to be waiting for the next map to start. I'm going to play some lovely tunes for you boys. Hopefully we can all just relax as we wait for the next game to start. Alright, jumping right into the ninth round of the second map, Dust 2. First map going over to DCM 16-14. Gonna be deciding who gets the sides right now. MC winning the ninth round with an easy clap. Probably gonna be deciding to play CT. There we go. MC opting for the CT side for the second map being Dust 2. Dust 2, an age-old map, revamped recently in the past couple of years from its former glory. What can we really say about Dust 2? Dust 2 is a standard map. It has been considered a layout map, if I can say that. Essentially, it ascertains to all the classic types of Counter-Strike behavior. It's got places for aim duels, it's got places for smokes and flashes, it's got everything you could want. It's got narrow areas, it's got wide open areas. It's basically got every single thing you could want in a Counter-Strike Global Offensive map, and has been considered to be one of the best maps in Counter-Strike. Desi in the meantime though, going to be pushing into the long doors, getting taken out by Snake and Minnow, waiting patiently for the push. A very smart play from them in the meantime, not having a good start for MC in the meantime. Cobb is going to be getting tagged up onto the A side right now. Vulcan going to go down on short, getting fragged out by Noxog. A execute going to be coming out here. 3 long. Mansa taking down Cobbs with a headshot through the box all the way from that long position. 2v4 or 2v5 situation. Got to try and do their best to retake right now. Munchie takes down Spooks with a USP kill. Just missing Spook, however. Or not Spook, Snake. Desi and Munchie. Or Dezillo and Munchie. Molly coming out. Mansa, headshot onto Munchie. And a second one onto Dezillo. Triple kill for Mansa. Starting up the game nice and strong. First round, going to the side of DCM. Great headshots, great strats there. Unfortunately, Dizzy just getting fragged out really early. Unfortunately, an unnecessary early frag. Vulcan trying some Stewie 2K, shooting through the wall. Unfortunately, not able to get any. Triple Mac 10s coming up onto the side of DCM right now. DeciMate. Minnow tagged on the half HP with some of the deagles. Trying to push that middle position. Vulcan caught off by himself. Gonna get taken down by the nade. Mid control completely lost. Mansa just waiting for Dizzy to push through right now. Might catch him off if he's not careful. Getting the free headshot onto Dizzy. Playing that aggressive long control. And that's gonna be showing Dizzy that you should never push long again. 3v5. Slowly but surely. MC just whittling completely down. Cobb's gonna be hearing the scout on short. Dezilla might catch out Minnow if he's not careful here, but Minnow seems to be ready for it. Does a little bit of a scared jump as he realizes that he's been caught off guard. Not able to frag him out though. On 34 HP. Gonna be running back as fast as he can. 3v5 situation right now, just playing for the exit frags. Munchie taken down by Minnow. And Mansa just AKing Dezilla through the wall. 1v5 situation. Cobbs with the scouts. Full util, no armor and the deagle. Oof! Getting tagged down when the deagle gonna take down Spooks in the meantime. Big oof. Noxo gonna be raking in that easy economy money with the Mac 10s. Trying to get as far ahead as possible with the economy. MC opting to take early long control here. Dezilla pushing into lowers though, but getting taken down. Looks like Vulcan's also opting to play this long aggression at the moment, trying to help out Dizzy. But the real question is he going to get caught off guard by Snake? More than likely, and does get caught off guard by Snake, going down to the headshot with the Mac 10. Snake going to be solo pushing out right now, looking for the frag. Has his sights spotted on Cobbs, takes him down as well with the Mac 10, getting those easy eco frags, racking in the cash right now. Slowly but surely, CT's once again falling apart, but then again, it is an eco round. Dizzy with a CZ in hand decides to leave long this round due to the fact that he has not been having any luck for the past 2 rounds. Noxo decides to swing Dizzy, and despite the fact takes him down 25 HP with the Mac 10, does get taken down by the CZ. Unfortunate. In the meantime, we're going to be seeing Mistem Central being able to have their first full buy going into the first half of the second map. Going to be seeing a couple M4s, an AWP once again on Vulcan, as well as a AUG on Dizzy. Playing this long position does take down Spook, takes out Mansour as well. He's going to be reloading and moving to the pit position right now. That's an easy double kill for them, turning the round into their advantage to favor. Now the fact they did not get those long kills despite the flashbangs, they are going to be floundering as to what to do. DeciMate playing in an interesting position right now, dodges the flash thrown from Noxo, however does get taken down to 19 HP, but not before he takes down Noxo in the meantime. Vulcan missing the AWP shot on the guy on Cat and going to be retreating all the way back into long and just holding this easy peasy position. Mano fragging out DeciMate in the meantime, trying to re-peek, but do they know that Cobbs is now pushed up middle? They do know it's now a 2v4 situation. Might get caught off guard in the meantime, and Dizzy caught with his pants down. Vulcan taking down Mano in the meantime though, and picking up a double kill for Vulcan, taking down the remaining 2 T players. Very well done there from Vulcan, able to get those final frags onto the remaining players. As we head further off into the night, heading off into the 5th round, still a 2-point advantage for DeciMate. Already having a 1 map under their belt, that was Inferno, 16-14. Doing their absolute best just to get as much map control as possible right now. If we do look at the map at this very moment, we can see that there is 3 people out into the mid side, and Dizzy's just going to be soloing long with Vulcan on the AWP, holding that cap position, and 2 players onto the B, waiting for the B execute right now. Cobbs playing that close mid right now, going to be backed up by DeciMate, waiting for the flash over mid to come so he can peek wide and help his teammate. Ooh. Looking at him through the wall, knows he's AWPing, probably being called because Cobbs is close, so he heard the scope. Looks like it might be a mid to B coming out here. As you can see, the T's are stacking up into the B site and they are coming into middle. However, they have been mollied out over to the B site right now, so they might make the call for them to go over to A. DeciMate going to take down Minnow in the meantime, however. The real question is Vulcan going to be able to catch out Spooks? Cobb's going to take down Manson in the meantime, they're going to miss a shot into the executing player. Noxo taking down Vulcan. 3v4 execute coming out right now, but the question is do they know where the remaining players are? Going to be plotting for the cap position. Heading up onto the side right now. Dizzy going to catch off Noxo in the meantime, however, being traded out by Spooks with the AWP. Playing that position 2v3, planning for Cats, having cat control now, except for DeciMate. DeciMate getting taken down to low HP, trading out Spooks and jumping to CT. Now another remaining player is on side, going to be trading out as best as possible now. Snake taking down DeciMate, and Cobbs getting the headshot on the Snake, getting that easy execute. Not sure where the bomb is. Headset kind of fallen off it seems, getting a double kill for Dizzy and Cobbs. A easy peasy retake for them, almost a slight mess up, but who knows, slowly but surely bringing it back onto the side of MC, now a 1-point advantage over them. And as we can see, MC also going to be able to fall by, grabbing an AK into Cobbs' hands, who is going to be playing that mid position, which is a very useful place to put the AK, considering the fact he is going to need those headshots onto the mid players. Looks like a long X is going to be coming out here right now, just dumping flashes completely out into long. If this was the ocean, they would be dumping plastic like mad. Unfortunately, it looks like some of the key players are not able to buy here. We got 2Ks coming out on Mansa and Snake, and oof! Mansa one-tapping Vulcan all the way from long, getting completely deleted. Flash gonna come out there, and Mansa gonna get the headshot around it. Dizzy there. Mansa doing absolute work on the side of DeciMate, completely erasing MC from the history books. 3v3. Cobbs on 2 HP, however, Spook only has a P250 in hand, probably gonna trade it out right now, smoking out on Cat, might push through the smoke, takes down Cobbs in the meantime though, already was the low player. Munchie taking down Snake, but the P250 player, Spook, taking down Munchie. 1v2, bomb in CT, has to jump down to get it. Dezilla has it right now. Ooh, Mansa spots him out, takes him down with the headshot, and that's a triple kill headshot on the side of DeciMate for the main man, Mansa. Winning the round almost single-handedly, you could say. Despite the fact that DCM was very economically destabilized at this point. Looks like Minno's going to be rushing down mid right now. And Vulcan, or Dezilla, sorry, does tag him up with the MAC-10. Takes him out of the scout. He tells his teammates this guy's pushing short. He's doubling up hard. Takes on 10 HP. Minno might find the frag on the Dizzy. Despite the fact by being hit by 2 separate guns, gets taken down. Munchie takes down Noxon. Dezilla with a headshot with the scouts in the meantime though. However, Snake takes down Dezilla. They don't know who the other one is. Snake gets whiffed on by Munchie, trying to find the kill with the USP. Gets dinked in the meantime though. Daigle's remaining, takes down Munchie. That's going to be the free frag, picking up the MAC-10. But not too much you can do considering the 2 remaining players have armor. Snake, however, 30 HP, so the MAC-10 might be able to help on him. Peeks out, spots out one of the players, and Vulcan finds the headshot there. Spots Vance, and that's going to be a double frag for Vulcan and Cobbs through both sets of boxes and doors with a deagle, picking up a double AK, securing the round, and that was a round that DeciMate should not have lost. Having the way better economic advantage. Cobbs being a little bit toxic there, just shooting his dead enemy. Should not have been around there lost, but the deagles are too overwhelming. What do you do when your ship is just running cannons? You completely run over the enemy team. Once again, a 1-round advantage. Cobb's going to be picking up the AK-47. Ooh, Noxo not going to try swing through the door. He is just going to hold that push. Mansa going to go for this long peek with the orb. If anyone can do it, Mansa can do it. Galil into the hands of Snake and Spooks. Not able to buy the AKs. AK only on Minnow, unfortunately. And Dezilla going to get a free frag on Mansa. That is the carry for DeciMate down. Dizzy gonna be boosted up. Ooh, Dizzy, or Dezilla, sorry, you're gonna get tagged out by the scout in the middle. Looking for the lowest pick right now. Gonna be flashing in the mid, trying to find as much utility as possible. Vulcan opting to fall back. Molly gonna be good, stands in the Molly to get the frag. However, not able to, drops the bomb in the meantime. The bomb has been placed on short, 3v2. As we can see right now, based on the map, they are stuck in their ways. One player playing close B, that's going to be Minnow trying to get it out. Might get caught out, he's trying to work it. Orb gonna get missed on by the Orb, but does he know that Munchie's here? He might try to jump out if he's not careful, and he's going to be getting headshot by Munchie. Now that's going to be a frag they shouldn't have given away. 2v5 right now. Spooks and Snake, the dynamic duo, are going to peek out, and that's going to be taking Dizzy down with the headshot through the box. Going to be running up into the cap position, trying their absolute best to get up as fast as they possibly can. Both players still high HP, going to be playing for Cat, knowing that they have the control, that Snake is still there. Galil in hand, however. Vulcan finds the head of Snake, 1v4 situation, jumps for the information, and takes down Spooks with a headshot. Double kill for Vulcan, double headshots for him. Gonna go grab that orb in the meantime though, get the defuse, and make it a tied scoreline of 4-4. Well played there from Vulcan, getting those double easy not eco frags, but the double easy headshots onto the remaining players after the bomb went down. Well played from Vulcan. Now, in my opinion, DCM shouldn't have peeked there. They had cap control. He peeked out. He was trying to help his teammate understand, but that gave a free frag away to Vulcan, and that put his team into a 1v4. That should not have happened. In my opinion, both players should have maybe retreated back. I believe one player should have played Ninja, one player should have played Cat, and then they peek together when the bomb goes down. That's what I believe that should have happened, but who knows, I'm a fucking trash first-did player, what do I know? Davs saying it's Snake. No, Davs, this is not Snake. That's a different Snake. You think this is not Benjamin Snake. This is a whole different Snake, Chana. This isn't Snake that we used to play in a team with. Trust me, I've got the other Snake. It's not the Russian Snake. I know what you're thinking of. So if we look at the team buys right now, we are going to be seeing a double AWP setup coming out into the side of Mistem Central. We're going to be seeing our AWP being rocked by Vulcan and an AWP being rocked by Dezilla. Double AKs into the side of Cobbs and Munchie after securing that from the previous round. And Dizzy with the AUG showing us how it's done. He's been holding long pretty decent so far for Deuces myself. Mansa once again showing us why he's going to be the scout guard. Going to be seeing if he's going to go for the mid pick here. Might get a free frag but does not take the opportunity shot of a lifetime. Double Deegs and some pistols being spread all around the DCM side. Going to be offering to hopefully just get some eco frags here if they possibly can. Cobbs going to take down Noxo, jumping into the middle position. That's going to be a free frag given away to Cobras. Vulcan opting to still play this very aggressive play, and Cobb's going to be jumping down back into the CT position right now. Going to be trying to hold this with his teammate Dezilla at the meantime. Going to get flashed in, hopefully. Swing it wide, and no one's there. Snake might catch off Vulcan if he's not careful. He goes into the peak and gets taken down by Snake. Picks up the AWP, and that's going to be the AWP given to one of the T players. Minnow in the meantime, though, getting fragged out by Dezilla with the AWP holding the B site. Dizzy with the AWP leaving the long position playing right now. My catch out. Snake is not careful, so re-securing the AWP for his team. Catching out Snake, pushing heavy aggro into that B tons position. Mansa right now, waiting for Dizzy to push long. Has the scout in hand. Spook's pushed all the way up mid. Takes down Cobbs with a 1 But do they know there are 2 players on B? Bomb is on Cat, trying to make noise as best as possible. But Dizzy is in CT right now. That gives it away, but they don't know where the other player is. Mansa making his way up. Cat, no armor and a scout in hand. Does spot him out, taking out 37 HP, gonna throw the nade. Question is how much damage is gonna do? 30 damage. Ooh, pulling a simple right now, walking his way down. Mansa knows he has to walk his way around. Does he spot somebody? Doesn't notice. Mansa staring into the floor as Dizzy swings wide, trying to find that cap position, and looks into a Mansa busy tying his shoelaces. Catching him completely off guard, securing the round. Only player going down there was Cobra. Is going to be taking the AWP roll over to Vulcan right now. Going to be seeing if he can crack back the bolt and see if he can get a free mid pick. As we can see, a couple players taking a long aggro position. Flash is being dumped out into the long side. Mansa playing a very aggressive long. My catch out. Dizzy is not careful. Dizzy going down. Org being lost. And they're going to be taking that free frag thing, saying thank you very much, sir. Tipping their hats. And they're going to be running away. Now securing that free frag. Giving them a lot more room to work with. Losing absolutely nothing besides a couple flashbangs. Which in my opinion, a couple flashbangs for a free frag is an absolutely high-doodly good trade. Let's be honest, that's kind of the point of the flashbangs. Ooh, Noxo taking down Cobras. Catching him off on the headshot right now. And the question is, Vulcan, can he find the headshots now? Being left to solo the A position. Mansa being pushed up right now. Molly going to stop him as best possible. And takes down Vulcan, who's going to peek up right into his position, go right through the AWP. And Nox are going to take down Dezilla, not ready for the long position. Munchie being left into a 1v5 situation. Mans with the double kills right now. Wing hard, looking for the kill. Wants to make it 3, pushing the CT, already on half HP. Munchie knowing that he is, in fact, the B site player. If we look at Minnow right now, Minnow might actually catch him off guard if he's not careful. And Minnow does. I was looking at the wrong player because I am slightly retarded, as we all know. 5-5. 5 rounds remaining for the first half of the second map. Not looking good for MC, if I do say so myself. A lot of aggression coming out from DCM here. Mansa, the absolute headshot god. My catch out, one of the TT players that crushed the T site though. No AWP being used as of yet. Minnow fragging out Dizzy though after his teammate Snake gets completely flashed. Doing their best to trade, and that's going to be another retrade. Cobra is taking out Minnow, but an easy headshot on the AWP by Spooks. 3v3, swag in hand of Munchie, and Dezilla's going to go down to Spook playing with the AWP in that CT position right now. Vulcan very confused as to where he's getting shot from right now after no one playing middle. And MC, Mistem Central, just completely falling by the wayside, unaware of what they can possibly do, just getting out-aimed at all angles they possibly have, collapsing completely, bomb going to be going down, double AWPs on Spooks and Noxy. Mansa once again looking for the frag, kind of just holding this long position, protecting his AWP's back like in the movie Blindside, protecting your quarterback's blindside. Spooks scoping on his teammate, having a little fun right now. Full utility going to be saved up from them. Munchie right now, let's look where he is. He's gone out to the long side with the swag 7, 50% headshot and a 1 KD. ADR of about 62, not a bad ADR if I do say so myself. He's waiting for the exit frags, but little does he know the T players have fully opted to completely walk out of the side. He might get fragged out here. Nope. Looks like he's going to be running for a gun as best as possible, and he might grab an AWP here for his teammates. Going to be giving that probably over to Vulcan, the team AWPer. Going to be calling that tactical pause here. Every team in DGC, or not DGC, sorry. So the rules of VS Gaming work that every team gets one tac pause per side. So this is going to be the CT's tactical pause coming out here for the CT side. They're going to be given one more pause when they change over to the T side, which I believe they will be needing to use. Now the real question is what they're going to do here now that Vulcan has the AWPs in his hand. Hopefully this doesn't have to go on to 11 o'clock. The real question is what can MC do in a situation like this? DeciMate, double AWPing, it seems. Double AWPs are very strong with this team. On Spooks and Noxa, despite the fact we did tend to see Mansa AWPing in the Inferno game, it appears that they've opted to give the AWP over back to Spooks or Noxa to see what he can do. Mansa currently leading with 11-5 kills and 2 assists, very good for him. AWP shots being missed middle, unfortunately. Leaving the bomb in T-spawn, waiting for them to aggro before they decide what they want to do. Vulcan just being boosted up on this cap position right now. Trying to find a lowest frag, but little does he know there's only one lowest player and he's AWPing onto the B sites. Gonna take a little bit of damage there and not get fragged out. 3 players just deciding to chill in A. CT's cross smoke gonna be coming out of it. The real question is Vulcan gonna frag out Mansa, and Vulcan just getting unluckoed. Mansa gonna be taking him down in the meantime. As we can see right now, Mansa running up onto the side, getting taken down by Cobbs with the Deagle. Going to secure this team in AK, and as we can see right now, Cobbs doing absolute work. Grabbing himself an AK, 3v4 situation. Unaware of where the remaining 3 CT players are. Spooks looking for the kill. Might catch out a jumping Cobbs if he's not careful. Minnow deciding he wants to push up the cap position right now and try and find a free frag. Playing that lurk angle. Minnow takes down Cobbs after getting jiggle peeked. Very unfortunate. Brings a 3v3. Munchie still sitting on top right now. Waiting for the execute to come. Molly gonna go down and they're gonna be executing out onto the side. He's gonna miss the shot! And Dezilla gonna take down Minnow though, but Noxo gonna be taken down, and Dezilla also taking down Noxo in the meantime, trying to cross grab the bomb as fast as he can. 3 or 2v1. Spook planting the bomb, waiting for Dezilla. Might get caught if not careful, and Dezilla triple kill with the AWP. Hashtag Dezilla new AWPer. Once again, securing the scoreline. It's kind of been a back and forward, I would say, between the teams in terms of scorelines. Keeping it at a solid, at the very least, 2-point difference. However, MC winning that round, now keeping it at a 0-point advantage and or disadvantage. Noxo timing out. Looks like the attack pause is going to be called out here. In the meantime, though, we're gonna wait for Noxer to reconnect after his internet dropped. Not really much we can do, unfortunately, than wait. Cobb's saying hi to the stream in the meantime, kind of just chilling, waiting for Noxer to join after his game kind of packed up. Okay, there's gotta be some fucking better music than this, my dude. Oh my god, that's even cringing me now.
Vor der Tür stehen rund 1000 Mann. Bitches gibt kein Kuss auf die Hand. Nur Fotos plus Autogramm. Easy, easy, tamam, tamam. Immer rufen die Kunden mich an. Und sie bringen mich.
Hey! The man has doth returned! Okay, now we can get into it. After Noxo has finally made his way back onto the server after getting lost. Going to be heading off into the 13th round. 6-6 anyone's game. Both teams buying up right now. Some players being poor, some players being rich. Munchie with a 4k in the meantime though. This could be Munchie's second ace in the meantime. However, Vulcan typing a quick ooh face. Picking up the AK, second ace. Even Manson knows. Triple headshots in the meantime though, and a body shot into one. And it appears his ace is going to get stolen by Vulcan unfortunately. However, winning the round turns into a 7-6 side in the meantime. 2 rounds remaining. The real question is can MC pick up the remaining 2, making it a 9-6 half, going on to the switch between the T sides. The real question is now, how is this gonna play out? Up on the Zilla. Looking for that early frag, might not be able to find it. Going to be running right out along in the meantime. Spook's going to take down 2 of the long plays. Vulcan and Cobbs going down. Zilla going to take down Manso though. Trade out 2 of his, or 1 of his teammates at the very least. Still a 1-man disadvantage at the meantime though. Throwing a little bit of utility over onto the A site. However, little do they know that Noxo has bomb in the meantime. So the little question is how is he going to use it? Dizzy taking down Minnow, going to be getting wide swung, gets the headshot however. Snake is going to be looking for him, but not actively looking for him. Munchie takes out Noxo, and that's bomb down. Snake might catch out the Zilla here, and he does. Double kill for him. Snake and Spooks left into a 2v1 against Munchie. Munchie needing the ace from the previous round, just getting yoinked out from under him by Vulcan. Double frags on both Spooks and Snake. Snake is low HP. Playing around the smoke right now. Knows they're probably going to walk through together. Has to be careful. Definitely not a good position he's in right now. And jumping in together. Snake taking down Munchie. And that's going to be very unfortunate. Heading off into the final round of the first half. 7-7. Once again, we're having a repeat of Inferno right now. Could be another 16-14 half. I predicted 16-13, but then again, I also predicted it to the wrong team, so what do I know? Anyone's game at the moment here. Minnow. Once again. Oof! Noxo getting fragged up by the Zilla. And that's going to be a much needed opening frag right now. Snake, 11 HP, does take down Cobbs however, and Vulcan trading him out, throws on the molly, and that's going to be a very good trade by Snake, considering the fact he was really low HP, and he was able to take down a fully fledged, full HP player. Munchie, once again, playing an interesting position, I would say. A lot of veteran, seasoned veteran players do, in fact, like to molly that out, so that he might get caught off guard if he's not careful, though. Minnow, scout in hand, trying to find them, might give away the position to Munchie if he keeps scoping too long. Vulcan playing a interesting off angle in the event that they peeked him. The Zilla knows one is lowers, misses the AWP shot, nope, doesn't miss, actually hits him. But through the door, taking 25 HP, 2 players low, Mansa and Spokes on low HP, but Mansa is in fact the headshot god this game, so he could be able to start opening up frags. Smoke coming out though, jumping up onto the boost position, coming out right now. Dezilla taking down Mansa, and Minnow trading out with the scout. Munchie right now looking for the remaining player Spook, and catches him out, and that's gonna be a 8-7 half to the side of Mistem Central, leading them with a +1 point advantage over DeciMate. This is an exact repeat, in fact, of the Inferno game, and unfortunately, the first map still went to DeciMate, 16-14. The real question is will we see a repeat of Inferno on Dust 2? Smoke on DeciMate, gonna be throwing the cat smoke most likely, as we can see here. Probably gonna be doing a fast cat, although bomb is going over to the B position. Cat smoke going out though. Gotta be careful. Snake looking for the frags. Gets taken down by Dizzy with the Glocks from the close range. Pugging his way all the way up. Cat gonna be picking up the USP, getting for the long range headshots here. Knows that there probably is another one on A, and if they are rotating one guy off, misses the shot on the Nox, who jumped up for the information. Only spots out the original player who did in fact take him down. Might be doing a B split here, as we can see flashes coming through, and Cobbs taking down Spooks, going right through the smoke there, standing in the middle of nothing. Minnow gonna peeking out right now, taking down Cobbs with the pistol. He's going to be trying to do his absolute best to trade frag, but Munchie taking down Minnow in the meantime, pushing right through the smoke, gets shotting in the back, gets dinked down. However, Dizzy taken down by Nox, trying to play the lurk position right now, left into a 2v3 position. Nox so spots out Zilla as he's running away, does a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Zero bullets on any of his guns, has to drop his USP and pick up another one by his fallen comrades. Munchie spots out one of the Doors players, now knows that both are there, taking down Noxo, 1v3 situation. Manson might decide to save the armor in the situation, wherever it doesn't look like he is opting for that specific option. Zilla takes down Mansa with the headshot, and that's going to be a great double frag coming out from Munchie there. Teams pulling their weight, doing their part, getting an easy double frag, and once again increasing their scoreline by a +1 with a add-all overall advantage of a +2 for the side of Mistem Central. As you can see here, Dizzy opting for the MP5 on the CT side, or the T side, my apologies, and a scout on Cobbs looking into the middle position, trying to see how many cross, and an AK on Munchie going early for that much needed aggression. Nox, however, gonna take down. Ooh, damage being traded in between the two scouters mid, but Cobbs wins the fight. Dezilla taking down Snake in the meantime with the Galil, getting that easy money, spraying a little bit through the door, taking down Spook to 75 or to 50 HP. But does he know there's another player close there? Might get caught out if he is not careful, as we can see Vulcan opting to continue playing with the USP, saving up for the open. Dezilla taking down Manso with the Galil headshot onto the TT player there. As we can see, Minnow exchanging damage in between Dezilla, and Dezilla getting an easy 3k for his team, increasing the scoreline by again another +1, making it an overall 3, and slowly but surely gaining that momentum. But now this is going to be forcing DCM into another save round, and unfortunately this might give MC another point on the board unless they absolutely Papega their way into this. As we're going to be seeing a full CT long classic rush, but doesn't look like they're going to be buying it right now. As we can see, the players are pugging their way up onto Cat right now. Dizzy fragging out Mansa and Noxo, and Dizilla also going to be fragging out with his teammate. Headshots all around. Snake, the only remaining player, but the fact is that player long, or is he on B securing the site? They don't know, and they're going to be looking for that player at the very moment. Snake with the 5-7, crouching on Cat right now. Here's Vulcan pushing out in the middle and gets taken down by the USP, almost killing Vulcan, but not quite. Oof, thinking his teammate just a little bit of a love tap, if I do say so myself. Still opting for the double scouts versus the double orbs on the side of DCM, and Noxo gonna take down Cobras. No going completely glass cannon, however, but not enough, considering the fact the scout still took him down to 30 or 50, my apologies, 50 HP. Dizzy on Cat right now, taking down Manson, making his way solo, but does get dinked down to 50 HP. Spooks takes down Dizzy, holding the Cat position with the orb, spots the Zilla trying to be sneaky beaky, crouching down. Vulcan looking for the frag. Mansa maybe being toxic slightly, I don't know, that's for debate. Ah, same as me, he says, from the previous round, recalling the time where he, in fact, tied his shoelace while moving. 2 players left, a scout and an AK, deciding to do the mid to B. Vulcan fragging out Noxo, and the 5-7 doing absolute work, completely tearing apart the B site defense. Munchie gonna be exiting onto the side right now, planting 2v2 and what was once a 4v2, a very hard to win situation. The 5-7 in the hands of Vulcan 1K completely turned it around, completely deleting both players onto the A side. On the B side, my apologies, Vulcan jumping into the middle position, spots one of the CT players, not going to be re-peeking it smart, going to be throwing for the flashbang right now, just creating a little bit of utility. They don't know that the one player is in fact in this Tons position, hits him down 15, as he is going to be entering onto the side, getting a caught in between two players, no, losing the 2v2. Snake getting the defuse at the last second, unfortunately, just getting caught out there, being caught off in bad positions. The Tons push, catching him out, and unfortunately not being able to kill him with the AWP, only legging him down. As we can see, DeciMate opting for the AWP with many bullets. The noob cannon, gonna be taking this mid. Let's see what he can do. Gonna be firing through the door. Doesn't actually tag any player. Tags down Noxo twice, but does get tagged with the AWP through the door. Jumps through, down at 22 HP at the moment. Not able to get any of those frags. Full AKs onto the side of MC at the moment, except for DeciMate. Patiently waiting in there like a shark in the water. Vulcan swinging wide, takes down Noxo. He's going to be Wing right up into CT right now. Spooks catches him, but doesn't see him. Trades him out with a deagle. The smoke comes out way too late. No teammate with him. Vulcan very tilted at the moment, it seems. Just playing by himself. No armor onto Spooks. 4v4. Noob cannon still in the hand of DeciMate. 22 HP. Needs to find it. Munchie gets flashed out in the middle and does take down Spooks, but not being taken down 17 HP. However, Minnow takes down DeciMate, and that's going to be the noob cannon gone. 3v2. Minnow taking down Cobbs as he does, getting down 2 HP. Extremely low. And Snake finishing it up, completely cleaning up. Clean up on aisle 3, boys. That's 2. That's going to be a heavy economic loss to the side of Mistem Gaming. And now Mansa deciding that he wants to have a little bit of fun with the autocannon. And the question is, Mansa, my friend, where are you going to be taking this? Mansa wants to go along with this thing. An evil grin spreads across Mansa's face. But not enough though, as Munchie gets that easy frag onto the lowest player who pushed middle. A very easy opening frag for Mistem Central. Looks like it might be a B execute coming out here. They know Minnow does like to play this back B, but do they know that there is in fact 2 B players this time? One smoke going down, just keeping up back a little bit more. Snake playing his corner position, being backed up by Minnow from the window position, trying to hold middle after the sad loss of their mid player, Noxo. Mansa probably just going to be securing the long position right now, as we can see, just holding cat with the auto shotty right now, just spamming through, and as we can see, looks like a B is being faked right now. But if we do look over to the side of Mistem Central, they are deciding to opt for a cat play. Not good enough, unfortunately. The B site not being sold at an auction. Dizzy getting close, playing the entry fragger for their team, getting mollied out, but he's going to be going through it, jumping into CT, looking for the frag, gets dinked down really low. Mansa and Spook scoped weapons in hand, taking down the executing players. 4v3, AKs in the hands, no utility left except for the flash, but Vulcan gonna be jumping off the cat, killing both rotating players, and that's gonna be the B side completely open, now changing from a 4v3 to a 2v3. Remaining players only having ranged weapons. The AWP and the noob cannon might actually opt for keeping the noob cannon here if they're not careful, and the 3 AKs completely cleaning up those mid rotators there. As we can see, 1 spray from Vulcan, 1 burst, 1 bullet, ending the life of the B rotators, completely opening up the site. A bad call, I would say, from the side of DeciMate. Who the absolute fuck is messaging me? Absolutely nobody. That's fine by me. In the meantime though, DeciMate saving the noob cannon as well as the AWP, opting to give that noob, or keeping the noob cannon it seems. with an AWP as well, 2 ranged weapons being able to secure from last round. No ranged weapons secured for the side of Mistem Central, going full AK as well as utility, except for the Zilla. Not able to get any of that utility. Maybe trying sort of getting flashed out there, maybe throwing the little taking down Cogs by 7 HP, not a lot to be done there. Trades out in terms of trading damage right now. Vulcan taking out Manson in the meantime, going to be pushing out right onto the cap through the smoke, and Spooks going to be trading Vulcan with the easy one tap with the M4. 4v4 quad AKs against 2 ranged team mowers. Dizzy finding Snake, playing the sneaky beaky position in the meantime. Turning this into a 3v2, but little do they know that both ranged weapons are now in A at the moment, except for Noxo. He has decided to play mid. That's Smoke going to be playing the CT position right now. One lurker trying to get his way into the B site though, and Minnow holding it down, keeping him back, and Munchie swinging out a cat, taking down Spooks, and Dizzy taking out Noxo, putting this Minnow into a 1v4 situation. Your question is what does Minnow decide to do? Looks like he's deciding to opt for the long rotate around, probably going to play that long position right now, playing for the extra kills, probably the smartest play he could possibly make at this point in time. Who knows, going to be reloading the M4 and use all the bullets he can get at this stage. No utility on his hands, only armor and a gun, as well as a defuse kit. Definitely within their best interests to keep these. Luckily, not really much is going on right now. Vulcan and picking up the AWP. Unfortunately, nobody actually saving the noob cannon. Probably was a misbuy in the hands of Dizzler in the first place, but who knows. Strong mid push coming out right now. Minnow taking down Cobras in the meantime, taking down 12 HP. Nade might take him down if they're lucky enough. However, DCM, not a lot of utility in their hands to work with right now. And Dizzy, sorry, pushing through B, getting an easy double frag in the meantime though. Dizilla doing his best to trade out, but Snake trades out his teammate and takes down Dizilla with a P250, securing his team in AK-47. Might be wanting to save that. AWP still in the hands of Vulcan. Spooks grabbing himself a second gun from middle, and they're probably going to opt to save this as well. Exiting through the tunnel's position, probably a wise idea. DeciMate saving these 2 guns, unless they can pull this around. Looks like we might be heading into a 3rd map. Heading off into the next round in the meantime though, unfortunately we missed just a little bit due to the fact that stream kind of died for a little bit, unfortunately. That's just the life it goes. Noxo fragging out Dizilla in the meantime with the AUG mid, and unfortunately we didn't even get to see how Dizzy died. Although as we can see from his bullet-ridden corpse up on Cat, we can assume that that is in fact the position that he died. Smoke's coming out to the B right now. Nade gonna slowly delay him as much as possible. Mansa, 18 HP right now, gonna be swinging out of that position. Takes down Munchie in the meantime and gets traded out. Okay, so it appears in those 2 rounds MC won that one. So it's currently 1-1. And unfortunately we don't get to see the last rounds. Alright, so while we wait for the game to continue, going into the third map.
Eine John Lennon era c'era.
for the watch. Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini chain. Rest in peace of my superior. Hermes nigga feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. Ride with the mob. Do Allah. Check you and me. And do your job. Earth is the name. Been ballers in the chain. For the watch. Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini chain. Rest in peace of my superior. Hermes nigga feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. Ride with the mob, do Allah. Check you and me, and do your job. Earth is the name, Ben Baller did the chain. Torno for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Yamagini chain, rest in peace of my superior. Hermes nigga feed a village in Liberia. TMZ taking pictures causing my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. I'm start killing niggas, and you get that track. I attended Harlem picnics where you risk your life. Uncle used to skim work, selling nicks at night. I was only 8 years old, watching Nick at night. Uncle's like the one in that bathroom bucket. To his pet, hope daddy don't cut him. Suicidal thoughts brought to me with no inventory. Even rich and dummy selling beans, mad ivory. Grandma had the arthritis in her hands, bad. She was pumping pills like puppets in society. I'll fuck a bitch for the irony. I said, meet you at your coat and your bitch keep eyeing me. Ride with the mob, do Allah. Check you and me, and do your job. Earth is the name, Ben Baller did the chain. Torn for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Ride with the mob, do Allah. Check you and me, and do your job. Earth is the name, Ben Baller did the chain. Torn for the watch, Prezi plain Jane. Suck a nigga, think of something. Suck a nigga, think of something. Suck a nigga, think of something.
Hey, I'ma explain why you probably never see me. I push a Lamborghini, choke your magic like Houdini. My body shaped like genie, but we dreamy, way teeny. Yes, I told him to get titles to be streamy when he leave me. I go hard in the booth, Biggie vibes, give me the loot. I'm a classy millionaire, bitches ain't got the proof. C-O-U-T-H, cause you can't spell it either. If I tell him, then he coming home, running double G. Bitches must be eating, cause I spread it by the feet. I told you know that you my son, I should've slapped you at the feet. I saw these bitches rocking inches till they follow in the leader. I just switch it up and rock that afro like a leader. I don't keep up with the Joneses, but I do know Papa's either. I'm with Candace, CCTV, and Viola, mi amiga. My bitches, they gotta check in with the queen. I'm the alpha, the omega, everything in between. 4, 5, women, 9, mashallah. Check in with me, into your job. Queen is the name, my yellow to the chain. This is Monse, Patty plain Jane. Ride women, 9, mashallah. Check in with me, into your job. Queen is the name, my yellow to the chain. This is Monse, Patty plain Jane. Eat a Barbie ass or something.
Holy shit, here we go, boys. Map 3, Flichy finally decided to man up and fucking accept. See, he's gonna be getting silent right now. It's all or nothing. Final map, and Mansa gonna take it for his team. Whew! Nuke. What can we say about Nuke? Definitely a very interesting map, to say the least. And I mean interesting as when your wife asks you if her new dress looks pretty and you say it doesn't look bad. That kind of interesting. So, it's a very CT-sided map, depending, usually. But then again, if I have any faith in a team, I would have to go for Mistem Central due to the fact that they are a very strat-heavy team. So it's going to be interesting to see how they cope with this and how they like to play it. As you can see right now, a lot of smokes and utility coming out over to the A side right now. And Snake's in the opening, so taking down Munchie and trading out with Noxo. Zilla going to trade down Noxo in the meantime though with these Glock spam through the smoke. And Snake getting a double kill in the meantime with double headshots, taking down Zilla. Cobbs playing around with the Glock, peeking back and forth, taking down Manser as well. 3v2 situation. They're being able to frag out Spooks and Vlichy with that cat or with the heaven position, taking down Vulcan, or Vulcan getting taken down by Snake. Wow, slightly messy, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, not able to close it out. Snake being extremely low HP, securing the kit and the armor, taken down to 27 HP. Not a good start, but like I said, CT-sided map. So anything they can it's kind of like Train, I believe. Like Train and Nuke are similar maps in the sense of they're both CT-sided maps. So the better you do on T side, you shouldn't feel bad. Vulcan buying a Nova. Looks like they are opting for a something. Don't fucking know what they're doing. In the meantime, the Mansa showing us why he is a pug star. Getting taken down with a Deagle in the meantime though, Noxo. Taking down Vulcan with the MP5. Deagle, well not Deagle, sorry, Nova, not able to do a lot. Nade not going to do damage to anybody. Oh, he's going to take 1 damage to Munchie. In the meantime though, Dezilla or Dizzy taking down Snake and Flicky trading out Munchie with the MP5. 3v3 situation right now, MP5 or MP9s in the hands of Noxo and Flicky, busy clearing out these corners, double or triple Deags on the remaining T-side players. Spamming a bit of the smoke right now, just looking for any frag possible. "55 seconds on the clock. Flicky holding ramp, might catch out one of the T players as he walks into this position. Dizzy does secure the UMP though. Whiffs his spray just a little bit though, but not enough, and Flicky does take down Dizzy in the meantime though. Ooh, Spook spotting out one of the players outside, and Dezilla gets taken down with a headshot, but he didn't see the second one, and with a double scout, taking down Cobbs. Not a good start so far though, however, T's should be able to buy up here, as we can see Orb coming out onto the side of Vulcan, as well as quad AKs. Mancer and Noxo opting to keep playing with the MP5s, going to be playing those close angles, trying to get that money. Flicky, Organ Hand, and Spooks deciding that the Scout is good enough for him. Playing a double mouth play, which in my opinion is a very interesting play to make. Vulcan, currently looking for that outside pick at the moment, just slowly creeping around, sneaky beaky like. Catches out Manso, running all the way around to a ramp just to peek and get your head completely cleaned off by a 50 cal bullet flying through the air. Dizzy catches out Spooks, who misses the shot, tries to run away, doesn't really help him though. Vulcan and Dizzy together as a team taking this, but do they know that there is a lot of players on this A position right now? Vulcan once again getting another headshot, taking down Snake, through the air. Nox however mollying himself and taking down 2 players though, jumping on top of Cobbs, but Cobbs he have taken him down though. Flicky gonna be on the vast rotate. Organ Hand gonna be playing outside, has to come through the mouth position right now, but Dezilla is gonna smoke it off, not allow him to push through, and if he does push through, might catch him off guard if people are not careful. Look from his position right now, might walk through the smoke. Sees him, but no one's protecting him. Dezilla take him down. In the meantime, they line up. Cobras get shot through Munchie. Could have almost been a 3k, but not good enough. Munchie with the headshot. After winning the round there, sets DeciMate back into the eco, Deagles in hand along with the 3 CZs, 1 nade onto Flicky though. Flicky enjoying being a little bit toxic at the very start of the game, not a big fan, if I do say so myself. And Vulcan, oof! Vulcan baby, don't do it to them like this, Chana. Triple headshots with the sawn off shotgun. For some reason the GoTV did not want us to see that. Flicky, once again, bait lord. With the CZ walking around, trying to find an easy frag, perhaps secure himself an AK. Doesn't, unfortunately, get the spray control right, and Munchie making him suck his tiny penis just a little bit. 5th round of the 3rd map. I'm gonna do something retarded. Hashtag just Vulcan things. Does he showing his team why he is the true retard? No whoops, out into the side of Mistem Central, forcing DeciMate once again back into an eco, full deagles and a CZ, except this time Flicky, thinking the CZ is a fucking trash gun, decides that the P250 is more up to his speed. Right now, as we can see, we're kind of just waiting around at the moment, and Dezilla gonna take down Noxo from outside with an AK, taking his head over the deagle. And in the meantime, though, Munchie trading our teams, Vulcan getting another frag, triple headshots all around. 2 remaining CT players right now gonna be exiting out onto the CTs, onto the A side. Bomb gonna be going down, setting this to a 45 seconds to make a play. Spooks takes down Dizzy though, because Dizzy was busy fragging Mansa. In the meantime though, Cobbs trades out his teammate, not allowing him to save the AK right now. And that's going to be a free round point. Mansa currently 0 for 5. The Mansa magic being lost, but now they're going up into the bye round, so now we're going to be able to see what they're going to be able to do. No kills for Mansa yet. Can he still remain the headshot god that we have seen for the past 2 maps? Can he keep it up for third? Can he go 3 for 3 as the headshot legend for DCM? Flash going out though, and Spooks missing the shot, missing double shots. DCM can't hit the orbs to save their life. Vulcan getting taken down. Doesn't know what's going on right now. And Spook's gonna take out Vulcan, playing over the smoke right now, doing an outside smoke execute. Munchie gonna be entry fragging right now, heading down into secret, because you know it's a secret together. But the question is do they know? No, DeciMate players are deciding to rotate down here, as we can all see because of the X-ray. They've walked it because, oh my god, because Mistem Central walked it. They're just waiting to see. They didn't give away the information. Dizzy plays outside position, missing the headshot on the Spook right now, trying to find him, creating pressure. Slowly walking it a bit more, trying not to make any noise possible, giving away this brilliant advantage that they have now received from the Counter-Strike gods themselves. Dizzy is still playing outside, creating presence, trying to hold their secret. It's taken down by Spook though, holding the angle. They don't know where they are. Walked completely out into the B bomb site. Flicky, now aware of what's going on, gonna be on the rotate, and now the CTs realize they have been duped. Rotating around, Mansa knows one player's probably there, gonna flash him out, might be turned away at the very last second, might get headshot here if he is not careful. Noxo though, gonna be fragged out by Cobbs, gets taken down in the meantime with the headshot. Munchie takes down Snake, but then Mancha's there, the smoke gonna go down for Spook. 2v or 3v2 in the mid situation like this, trying to find the frags. In the meantime though, Spook takes down and they all go down. No, the absolute brilliant advantage by Mistem Central, thrown away on the retake by DeciMate, getting the headshots all there, getting completely closed down in the retake. Headshots all around, just completely fall apart, not trade fragging, not helping, not using the utility correctly, but nonetheless, I digress. Still, regardless of the fact, it is now a tied scoreline of 3-3, heading to the 7th round. Orp back into the hands of Vulcan. Gonna be looking for the frag. AKs, quads, going around. Noxo playing with the swag, or not the swag, sorry, the autocannon. Auto shoddy, looking for any close frags once again. Outside control being taken. Dizzy trades out the Zilla in the meantime after Spook takes him down, trying to peek over the smoke. Flicky being the solo ramp player right now, throwing a bit of utility to create some presence before running away, realizing that his team needs some help. Once again, secret control being taken. Snake, UMP in hand, peeks out, might take down Dizzy if he's not careful, and Dizzy goes down, but Cobbs trades out his teammate Mansa. Meantime takes down Cobbs. That's going to be a fair trade, 3v2 right now. Snake, still very, very healthy. Ooh, Vulcan whiffing the flick. Munchie needs to find Snake if he is to make something of this. Gonna be walking through, doesn't find him here. Very close by Vulcan right now, gonna be playing close. Might get swung if he's not careful and gets swung by Snake. Snake with the double kill with the UMP, but does get traded out by Munchie, but is it enough? 35 seconds left on the clock. DCM, Mansa and Flicky left in a 2v1. Might want to go for the A play here, clearing out all the angles. Probably knows he's heaven, might get taken out if he's not careful. Going for the bomb plant, 20 seconds going down, adding an extra 45 seconds onto the clock. Might get fragged out, misses the shot, Flicky. An unfortunate shot there, might get fragged out if he's not careful. Maybe swinging it wide, looking for the frag. Knows that he probably jumped down. Misses the shot again, but does he know the remaining player is 1v2? Mansa. But he knows. Oh, whiffs the shot. Looking for the frag right now. Picks up the AWP, it's going to be an all or nothing. Mansa holding him down, and as he peeks, takes the headshot. Mansa clutching it out for his team there against the AWPer Munchie. Winning the round, increasing his team scoreline. And that's going to be very painful to Mistem Central. Unfortunately for them, they still have the economy to buy up here, dropping AKs for the team. They can try and maybe speed it up a little bit should they want to. No AWPs, however. Full AKs and a couple of utility though. Dizzy, we did see, was poor as a pauper. No utility on him though. Looks like he might be entry fragging here. Looks like Cobb's going to be doing a fast play at the moment. Does take down Noxo, gets a free frag, closes the door and says thank you, jolly good, and runs away, taking down the mouth player. In the meantime, as we can see, 2 of the CT players are going to be lurking around the A site. Mansa fragging out Vulcan. That's going to be an absolute sad thing to see. And Flichy just showing us how South Africans play with the D key, taking down one of the T players, pugging his way into the spawn. And at the meantime, we are going to see more players fall. Dezilla looking for the frag. Ooh, doesn't spot him out. Flichy takes him down. Double frag for Flichy with the AWP, leaving Cobbs into a 1v4. But what can Cobbs do? Should he save? More than likely. 1 minute left on the clock. Nothing much he can really do. Looks like he's just going to chill here for now while we wait. Zox asking me if this is the 2nd or the 3rd map. Unfortunately, this is the 3rd map. I want to die. I am tired. And they're not making it easy. First map was Inferno 16-14. Then it was a 16-13. 16-13 on Dust 2. And Cobb's trying to sneaky beaky, getting taken down by Spook in the back with the Deagle. Forcing Mistem Central into a save round, Deagle all around, trying the hand cannon strategy with the double shots to the chest, seeing if they can just get some easy 1D, seeing if they can just reduce all of the DeciMate players down as much HP as humanly possible. Nade gonna do some damage though, gonna hurt Vulcan and Munch just a little bit though, but we're gonna be seeing a quick outside player, DeciMate, falling back from Mouth right now, getting pushed completely, Deagles in hand, getting swung, double kill for Nox in the meantime though, knows 1 more player is here, falling back, getting helped up by his teammates though, and getting completely shut down by the crossfire of Snake and Mansa. 1 player left, and it looks like it is gonna be Cobbs walking around all the way into T, or into CT small, and he turns away at the last second, and he missed the AWP shot, but he does get digged out by Spook through the edge of the wall. No frags for you, Cobras, unfortunately. Heading off into the 10th round. 5 rounds remaining for the first half. Like we said, this is a CT map, in fact, so any points you can possibly get on T side is good points. Now, would we like to see a 9-6 half on the side of Mistem Central? I'm sure we all would, but reality versus probability, my friends, that is the real question in the meantime. In the meantime though, Vulcan taking out the outside player, taking down Spooks, this opting to rotate around to his team, kinda just all chilling in lobby right now, having a fake conversation, not really doing anything, but Flichy, once again, playing very aggressive with the AWP here. Second time he's played very aggressive, wasting his utility. Not only did he whiff his smoke, but and he whiffed his molly, not delaying any of the enemy at all. After Spooks that went down outside now gives the T's an advantage. Lining up the smokes, looks like this might be an A execute coming out here anytime soon. Vulcan though, with the glass cannon in hand, might try and challenge Flichy, making sure he's not pushing up. In the meantime though, looks like the X2 is coming. Munchie lurking outside, looking for the frag. Might catch out the mouth player, does find him. Not able to get a frag. Dizzy taking out 1, and Mansa going down the Cobras. That's going to be the site lost, and Flicky with the open hand. The only remaining player on the CT side, the ramp player. Now going to be making his way to Hull, looking for any aggressive T players. Munchie though, might catch him if he's not careful. Making his way into heaven, but the real question is, will Munchie find the frag? Has to be careful of CT though. Nothing has given away the fact that he is in fact in heaven. Clearing out ramp, knows he's not there, they've walked completely past him, sitting in the corner, waiting for something to happen, might get out a free frag if they're not careful here. Ooh, ops not to shoot. But they would have heard the scope though. Cobras going on the Flicky. Munchie? Oof! Munchie, big Papega's over there, my boy. Not hearing the drop because of the bomb explosion, and because of that, he misses out on the opportunity to take down the AWPer, which would have completely made the save that Flicky was trying to do impossible. If we can be honest right now, boys, Flicky saves more than when you go to checkers. If that makes sense. I don't think people are confusing Checkers the shopping center and Checkers the place. The play in CT. Munchie in the meantime though, taking down Noxo, walking right back out into the crosshairs of Spurk. Spurk taking down 2, getting tagged low, takes on Cobbs in the meantime though, therefore Dizilla frags out his teammate. And Spurk doing work with the AWP, takes down Dizzy, and that's going to be a complete cleanup by Mansa coming from Secret with the AUG. 4k for Spurk, I believe. Very well played from him. Taking down the executing T players, forcing them into a little bit of an economic bind, if I do say so myself. AUG in the hands of Mansa, showing us why he is once again the headshot god. Had a bit of a tough start to the game, but he is slowly getting back into it. They know this ramp player likes to get aggressive, so Dizilla's planning on punishing him. Flicky though, holding the angle, and Noxo taking out Munchie, playing that outside aggressive angle, was not ready for him. Jump spots over, spots him, swings wide, takes him down just a little bit though. Flicky gonna do the best that he can. Open hand though, trying to guard this ramp position, misses the shots. Knows there is one player there, but does he know that Vulcan holding him right now? Misses the shot on the Vulcan a second time. Team comes to back him up though, but misses the shot again, and Vulcan trading out his teammates, absolutely doing work at the moment, taking that ramp control 3v3 situation. Open hands of Spurk and an AK and an M4 and Snake and Noxo. Not a lot of utility to play with, however, but Mistem Central keeping all the utility as much as possible. They have a lot of time to work with. As you can see, Cobbs waiting for the outside aggression, Galil in hand. But little does he know that no one is pushing outside. Maybe he's timed out, maybe he's gone AFK. 45 seconds on the clock. We don't know. Who knows what's going through the wonderful mystical mind of the IGL of Mistem Central. For those that do not know, that is Dizilla. Now, Dizilla has had a couple tougher games. He's been playing pretty decent in the past couple of games. However, unfortunately, this game so far in the nuke game, he is currently going 3 for 8. Not bad. Needs to retake the bomb though, now considering the fact they lost it. For some reason, lets the AWPer go in first. No idea why. Cobbs definitely timed out, unfortunately, as we can see here. Galil in hand, and they're calling a pause. 10 seconds left. Luckily, he's probably going to save this if they don't go for it. Nope. Looks like he's timed out. Very unfortunate then. They're going to give their T's a $300, or CT's, sorry, $300 bonus. As we all do know, nuke, CT-sided map, so the 4, getting those additional 4 points is very good for the T side, because considering the fact when they do switch over to the CT side, they are going to be extremely advantaged to the fact that they are going to have that just natural built-in map advantage to it. Now the real question is while we wait for Cobbs to return, we're just going to jam some tunes and we're going to wait.
Eat a Barbie as a son. 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 Eat a Barbie as a son.
Okay, so unfortunately we missed the start of the round because I am slightly retarded. As you can see right now, it's going to be forcing back the Mistem Central team into a save round. Deagles in hand, Noxo opening the door, looking for the frags, does take down Cobbs, gonna see that the bomb is there, and now the bomb has unfortunately flown right into his position. However, you're gonna be able to frag out Vulcan at the same time though. Double headshots into him, Dezilla taking out Flicky though. The ramp play with the Deagle in hand, needs to retrieve the bomb, retrieves it though, and now taking out Noxo with the Deagle at the same time. Walked up into the mouth position, but the real question is, does Spooks know this? And oof, Spooks taking out Dizzy, does get tagged up with the Deagle, Snake taking down Dezilla. Bomb dropped into the A side, but Munchie walking around. Can he grab a free frag? That is the real question here. Thing is he gonna look away at the exact wrong time as Mansa, and he does get the headshot, double headshot onto him and Snake. 1v2 situation. Gonna opt for the ramp push, go and plan on B. 30 seconds left. Orp in the hands of Spooks. Knows that he's probably not coming back to A. Gonna still use his smoke anyways and jump down to B. Now, new smoke retrieved. No new smoke retrieved. We've picked up a molly in the meantime, though. And now it's going to be two remaining players, both extremely low HP. Opening lobby door. Going to be swinging out. Deal into the hands of Spook. Knows that Munchie's low. One body shot is all he needs. Molly going to be coming out. And he's going to go... 6 HP. Walks behind Spook, spots him and one taps him from behind and clutches around for his team. 6 HP, triple headshots for Munchie. The absolute Counter-Strike carry god. Munchie, triple headshots, getting the 2 double deags onto the bomb guarders before picking up the AK, outplaying DeciMate and completely clutching the round for his team, turning this into an 8-5 half. 2 rounds left to go. Could turn this into a 9-6 half. Mansa pushing too quickly though. However, looks like he's nearly going to take down Vulcan with the swag 7, and Dizzy trading out his teammate. Make sure his team is fine. Flicky, however, going down to the Deagle. That's going to be ramp control lost. Looks like it's going to be an easy B rush. Spooks realizes this, jumps right down onto the B site right now. Going to need to secure it as fast as possible. Doing a double wrap through B. Mansa also jumping down through the vents. Time has come to execute onto the B side. Bomb gonna be going down by Munchie. Door opens, decides at the very last second, doesn't want to plant. Gonna molly out, make sure he doesn't get jumped through. Planting safe, 45 seconds left on the clock. That's the amount of time that the CTs have to make a play. AK's in their hands right now, and Munchie finds the head of Snake. They know one more is, he's open the door, and Dizzy takes down Spook. Noxo takes down Dezilla though. Not being careful enough, is gonna be able to go and save into Secret. 50 HP, M4 and some utility, probably for the better play, save for the last round. That's going to be giving Mistem Central a 6 rounds. Now the real question is will this be a 9-6 half? Or will it be a 8-7 half? In the meantime though, Nox are going to get tagged in the back, 2 HP, running away into the T-spawn as fast as he possibly can. Bullet's going to be whizzing past his head, not able to get him just close enough. And he's going to be hiding as far back in the T-spawn as absolutely possible. Going to be using a flash for absolutely no reason, just to make sure he's not getting pushed close. And he is going to be saving that M4 for his team, going into the final round. For the final round, for the first half of map 3. Ladies and gentlemen, before Mistem Central gets switched over to the CT side, the side which has become notoriously known as more difficult in Nuke. Noxo might catch out one of the T players if he's not careful here with the headshot. Dezilla might go down though. Catches out Munchie, trying to find the frag, gets mollied out of position. Dezilla trying to trade a little bit, but Noxo getting a double kill onto the outside place, taking out Dizzy in the meantime though. Leaving Cobbs and Vulcan, the dynamic duo, left in a 1 or 2v5 situation. Vulcan with the open hand, holding mouth. Smoke goes a little bit deep though. Mansa playing close to the swag. Looks like they're going to be doing their best to drop down the vents. Going to get tagged up a little bit, get stuck on the vault. And that's going to be bomb loss. Vulcan left into a 5v1. They're gonna get shot in the back if he's not careful. Just gets out, open hand. They now know he's going down to B. Needs to find the frag. He's getting completely hunted down at the moment. And Noxo swinging wide, taking down Volk with the headshot. 6-9 to the side of DeciMate. Completely, almost, arguably dominating the CT side. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we switch over. A good half indeed. Mansa, that is all I can say. Now, considering we're switching over to the... we're switching sides, and Nuke is notorious for having an easier CT side, it is going to be interesting to see if DeciMate has prepared for a game on Nuke. Now, as we do know, Mistem Central is a tends to be well-prepared team, even though they were only able to get 9 rounds on the T side. So, but they usually tend to have good synergy, and we're going to see if that goes over to their CT side. So if we look at the map right now, as we can see, they've kind of all conjugated in lobby. Mansa just holding outside right now. Vulcan able to get himself into the secret position without needing to rotate in time, just in case they do decide to do a ramp rush and he can get down super duper easy. Mansa still outside though with a full utilities or smoke and a flash in his hand. Might try to fake something of some kind. Slowly walking out middle here, and Mansa gonna take down DeciMate. In the meantime, they're gonna peek out from lows, and Mansa gonna double headshot onto Vulcan and DeciMate. Gonna be taking now. That's gonna be a complete, absolute demolishing feeling in them. In the meantime though, as we're going to be seeing Mansa versus Lichi, he's going to be, not Mansa versus Lichi, my apologies, Mansa versus one of the Heaven players, and that's going to be Cobras, and absolute Flicky with a double headshot as well. Mansa and Flicky completely tearing Mistem Central a absolute new anus is all I can say. The headshots all around, every single player getting headshot, with the Mansa outside of the P250 getting that double headshot kill onto DeciMate and Vulcan, even though he wasn't ready for Vulcan to be in secret at the time though. We are going to be seeing DCM buy up here. We're going to be seeing Mansa with the COD gun. Going to be throwing an interesting smoke outside. Looks like it might be an outside take in the meantime, and we're all going to be seeing a full-on outside execute coming out from the CT's full USP rush. The question is, ooh, my bad, not USP rush, mouth stack. Ooh, this is interesting. Will the mouth stack pay off? Playing the crossfire positions as best as they can. And swings out of heart, gets taken down by Flicky. Noxo takes down Vulcan at the same time, as well as the Zilla playing the mouth position, and all we can see here is Munchie in vents with a USP, waiting for the close player to push up so he can hopefully grab himself a free frag. Nothing really he can do here besides hold at the moment, and all we can really do is wait patiently for the round to be over with, as Munchie waits for one of the DeciMate players to be greedy and jump down. Here's them jumping above his head. But they're under right now. Ooh, Mansa, but a pre-fire there, waiting for the knife kill, and it's completely deleted off of the map by Noxo with the headshot from the Mac 10. Absolutely nothing you can do against that. Absolutely destroyed. DE_destroyed, boys. That should be the new name of the map. In the meantime though, we're going to be seeing a full set of M4s, besides the fact from Vulcan deciding to opt for the budget AWP, if I do say so myself, picking up an AUG. He's going to be going to play ramp. Buck outside, he says ramp is that way. There's a bit of an interesting smoke there being flown by Munchie, not bouncing it off the wall, but opting to bounce it off the wall instead of the corner side, and you're going to be playing this close, interesting position here. Now with the two players ramp, they are be able to get this easy frag, and as you can see right now, Vulcan in secret does take down Flicky with the AUG, gets the headshot, and as we all know, basically the AUG at a close range angle is a one-shot headshot. It's basically the best you're going to get for an AK on the CT side. Now, 11-6 right now. The real question is can Mistem Central bring this back? They've done it before, but the question is how is this going to play out? In the meantime, though, players going down left, right, and center, 3v3. Now, despite the fact that having low CT players, having only 3 left, does benefit the T side, the remaining T side players, none of them of which are above 50 HP. Spooks, especially, being extremely low, getting caught out by Cobras there as he does try and receive a gun. Remaining players don't even have enough combined HP of 100, let alone are healthy enough to maybe contest this. 3v2 situation. COD gun and Snake with the AK in hand, not a lot of utility. Ooh, DeciMate shoots through the wall, takes him down even lower. Looking for the frag, catches out Noxo though, and Dizzy takes down Snake. Great retake from the boys. They're going to be securing a 7th round for the side of Mistem Central, and that's going to be slightly resetting DCM back into it. Now, with the money they got from the bomb plant and the money they got from the loss, at the same time, they are going to be able to buy up into this. But here's the thing. Now, if they buy up into this, right, and they lose this round, they are going to be broke as F, bro. So, if this is a very make or break round. If DCM loses this, they're going to be poor as shit. If they're poor as shit, they're going to have to either pull some fancy smancy strat with pistols, or they're probably statistically going to lose the round. In that theory, that means that Mistem Central is going to get a +2 rounds, making it a 9-11. As we can see right now, Mansa using the COD gun scope to his advantage. Looking for the frag, Dizzy going down inside, but Vulcan taking off Mansa's head outside right now. And as we can see one of the players, Zilla, with the SSG in his hand, completely aggressing all the way around T-spawn. Munchie trades out Spooks, but Snake is able to refrag his teammates. Zilla behind all of them right now, looking to see where they're going, calls the fact that, hey guys, they're not in lobby, they're going down to B, get your asses down there. He isn't reloading and takes down Snake with the headshot, putting a 2v2 Flicky, 5 HP, but even with 1 HP, you can still be deadly. The real question is, though, who are the better aimers? One player on A knows that they're probably going ramp, though. Both deciding to just stay A. But the real question is where are they deciding to go? They decided that because they've lost the ramp information, 30 seconds left, they're going to be deciding to go through lobby. Now, one player is opting to just hold their backs right now and wait for them to come. Ooh, okay, never mind. I thought Cobbs was timing out. My bad. As you can see, they're kind of splitting up their forces at the moment, and they are just patiently waiting for them to come plant. As you can see, ooh, Flicky of 5 HP gets caught, catches out Cobras, and that's going to be a real feels bad, man. Left into a 1v2, Flicky, 5 HP, Noxo, not much better looking health. Can find a free frag here if he catches off. Ooh. Takes out one, 5 HP left on Flicky. Completely blind right now. And takes down Flicky at the same time. The Zilla clutching. A little bit of a salt spray, if I do say so myself. An easy retake from the Zilla there. Nearly losing it, in fact, straight after he got flashbanged off by Flicky. And that was a great opening flag by Flicky as he walked into the A site, and he was able to get the headshot onto Cobras, playing that heaven position, trying to hold as best as possible. And as we can see, DCM very low economy right now, although not going to stop a couple of their players from buying up the AKs. Mansa still looking for the scout, more than likely going to be jumping up onto Silo once again, looking for the frag. Who's better, AWP or scout? Ooh, Mansa looks for the last second, and Vulcan takes him down. Not quick enough in the meantime though. Double frag for Vulcan with the AWP. Doesn't know where the other players are. Needs some backup outside if he possibly can. 5-7 in hand. We know how useful Vulcan is with the 5-7 from what we've seen earlier. Just misses Spook across the secret though. But the real question is will he catch Snake? Completely blind in the meantime though. Now unflashed, waiting for the cross to happen. Ooh, looks away at the wrong time though. Waiting for one of the players to cross. Double scopes in, which is always dangerous to do, but needs to fully concentrate on this position. Waiting patiently. 3v3. Bomb is making his way all the way around to B site. Completely gone through. No call has been made that they've made their way down onto the secret position. Vulcan takes on Snake though. 2v4. They can get a free plant B if they want. They don't know that they made it into secret. All they know is that one player tried to cross. But if he opens this door, he has to go quick. And as you can see, XQ beginning to come out now. Spook going down for the plant. 4v3. Not much Noxo can do at the moment. Waiting for the executes. Takes down Dizzy in the back. 2 HP. Might get shot in the back here if he's not careful. Trying all the best he can. Vents making noise. Hears him out. Looking for him. Vulcan. Ooh, whiffs the spray there. Gets taken down in the meantime though. And all we have left is Spooks in a 1v3. Bomb in front of him. Shoots through the door in the meantime though. But gets fragged out by Cobra's door. Completely collapsing under the sheer volume of bullets flying through it. And this is going to be an easy defuse and another point to the side of Mistem Central. Vulcan with a 4k for that round. Ace just being stolen out by Cobras at the very last second of the round, turning this into an 11-9 exactly like I predicted. Now, losing that round again, plus the bomb plant, has given DCM enough economy to buy up into this round again. Flicking opting for the Mac 10, probably going to do a quick sneaky beaky rush here and triple AKs. Mansa not going back to the silo position, it seems, deciding that ramp is the way to go. Couple flashes going out right now, flashing your own teammates, completely blind getting out. Waiting for them to run down. Ramp players retreating as fast as possible at the moment. Rotators are on the way, realizing that ramp position has been lost. Munchie falling off, throwing that util as fast as possible. Really good play there. Realizes that ramp has been lost, realizing that the T's are coming out in full force with the AKs. Jumps back down, does not want to get fragged out. The Zilla in the meantime though takes down Mansa on the rotate, quickly surrounding DeciMate like a burrito around food. Vulcan walking all the way back. Gets smoked off and shoots Spooks through the smoke. Perfect timing by Vulcan. Spamming a bit more through the smoke there, but not able to find anyone with the 5-7 spam. 3v2. Cobra's taking down Flicky, waiting for the look. Good play. Bomb still goes down though. 5v3 on the retake. Dezilla pushes through, and Dizzy and Dezilla, a dynamic duo, take down the remaining defending T's. Noxo and Snake going down, securing themselves even more economic benefit. 11-10, 22nd round, terrorists have decided, boys, this is the time we need to pause. We need to pause, we need to think of an idea, we need to decide what are we gonna do. We cannot lose to these guys. This is everything. We struggled through Inferno and we clutched it out 16-14. We got decimated on Dust 2, but that's fine. Nuke is our map. This is what DeciMate is saying to themselves. Now, what are they gonna do? They have the economy for a light buy. Maybe some AKs, not really. It looks like they are gonna be going into pistols here. So what I would recommend is an olden day strat that we used to see when Counter-Strike first came out. Triple pistols and 3 AKs. It looks like my strat's already been ignored, but it's fine. You do 3 AKs, you do 2 pistols, right? Now, what happens is the pistols go in first, AKs behind them. Pistols die, AKs trade out the pistol players. In doing so, right, not only are you able to trade out your teammates, but in the event that an AK player goes down, the pistol player picks up the AK and nothing is lost at the end of the day. Deciding to the fact that that is a shit dumb strat, according to DeciMate, they appear to be buying quad AKs and they're going to leave Spooks in the hand of a Deagle. They're going to try and get some easy frags, they're going to peek some angles. If they can't get the frags and they get fragged up by one of the other players, then he's just going to pick it up. Looks like they're doing a fast A, however. I'm completely wrong in the meantime. Spray coming out right now. Dezilla going to take down Nox and Spook, and Flicky going to enter out into the side, taking out Dezilla and Cobras. Dizzy in the meantime though, taking out Spook, and Flicky getting a double kill for him, taking out Dizzy, left into a 2v2. Snake in the meantime though, taking out Munchie, pushes to the ramp, and that was a great rush coming out from DeciMate right there. A great strat, definitely a wild good use of the pause there. Vulcan left in a 1v3, open hand, needs to find a player. Right now, spots out one, doesn't decide to shoot through the wall. Misses the shot, looking for a player, waiting for someone to get aggressive right now. Snake, looking for the shot, firing, spamming the 5-7 just a little bit. Doesn't know that anyone's in heaven, might run around now, using the sound cues. DeciMate now knows that Vulcan's running around. He has decided that the best option is save, but he is getting headhunted in the moment right now. Going to be running back as fast as possible, throwing the flashbangs as he retreats into the distance of CT, the safety. Might catch out Mansa. Mansa's not careful, and it looks like they are jiggle peeking. Takes down Mansa in the meantime, though. T's are not letting him save the AWP as best as possible. Needs to hide as quick as possible before the round changes and live. Vulcan lives with 1 second to spare, gets taken down to 20 HP by the AK, and just survives as the round changes. And that's a huge save from Vulcan there, being able to keep that AWP, keep that armor, and buy utility for his team. Being able to keep that AWP allows his team to have so much opportunity to play in the map. Obviously, as we can see right now, Vulcan opting to run all the way down to Secret And as we can see, we're going to be seeing a quick secret execute coming down here. Now, caught off guard. Flicky peeks into him, runs away as quick as possible right now. Molly keeping them out, using a smoke for the Molly to keep them down though. So that's one smoke gone on the side of DeciMate. Half HP on both players right now. Vulcan holding the angle. Now knows that there is at least one player into the secret angle, waiting for the teammate to come. Flashbang coming out and peeking is worth. Vulcan takes down Flicky though. He's going to re-peek and Spook trades out his teammate, taking down Vulcan with a headshot. However, in the meantime though, DeciMate taking down Mansa, and Snake trades down DeciMate, who was trying to get a bit aggro there. In the meantime though, Cobbs just holding this headshot position. Here's the bomb going down. Going to relay that to his teammates, saying, guys, bomb is going down. Spots out the mouth player in the meantime though, takes him down to 40 HP. Smoke or Molly going to be mollying him out heaven, and Dizzy getting an easy frag on Spooks in mouth. However, the smoke going to be keeping him out. 3v2 has to try retake this. Snakes knows that he's there, and you also heard the squeaky open, so now he knows where two of the players are. Snakes takes down Munchie. What can do in the meantime though, Combos takes down 1v1 situation right now, and Snake with a quad kill clutches out the round for DeciMate. An absolute cracker of a round right there. AK in hand, getting 4 kills, killing 3 of the CT retake players, using their utility wisely, mollying out heaven, keeping out Cobbs, soloing the 1v1 into mouth, taking out that player, knowing that the other player was squeaky, and then playing around the smoke and taking out Cobbs, who was above silo. Or reactor, whatever you want to call it. An absolute textbook play from DeciMate. Being forced into a save round, we're going to be seeing Mistem Central pushing through heavy, Deagles and pistols in hand, Vulcan with a swag 7, opting to play close, Secret Control now lost once again, pushing up. Munchie might get ahead here if he's not careful, but Spooks cleans him out, completely slams his head into the side of the wall, and destroys Munchie. Nox in the meantime though kills the rotating player Dizzy, but Vulcan pushing behind like a little sneaky player takes out Mansa with a double frag with the swag 7. Easy headshot, easy cash, dollar. Flicky now trying to go and kill the other players. The Zilla though going down to Flicky, getting sprayed out, and Cobbs gonna be grabbing himself a 3v2. Flicky, ooh, they need the bomb, but can they get it though? Vulcan opting to run away, keeping the gun as best as possible. No armor in him, knowing that they are coming for it. Ooh, he catches out Snake though in the meantime. Doesn't want to get a repeat, and he does swing wide. Gets away safely from Vulcan. Vulcan current 22 for 15. Absolute mad lad fragging out Cobbs. Just holding the ramp position, making sure they don't go down. They have utility a slight bit on DeciMate. They've got a molly, they got a nade. They can molly out of position, and they can nade a place where they think they are, just to lower them a little bit. Looks like it's going to be a full B execute at the moment. All 3 players on the side. Snake taking another 14 HP, frags out Vulcan. That's the problem with not having any armor. Cobb's left into a 1v3 situation. AK in hand. $3,500 on hand in the moment. Takes down Flicky. One player is low according to Vulcan. Spooks though, full HP, they don't know where he is. The Clutch Master. The dynamic duo, Snakes and Spook, together. No kit on Cobras though, he's just looking for frags at the moment. Might catch out Spook though if he's not careful. Ooh, catches out Spook, gonna be running away with a triple kill, trying to save this as best as possible. Spamming through the wall, trying to get him off, and Snake is gonna go down because he is 14 HP. Oh no, I'm retarded slightly. He was without a range. I thought he wouldn't make it in time. Oh well, what do we know? Slowly but surely, a +4 round advantage onto the side of DeciMate. Final map. Map 3. A sloppy buy coming out here from the side of Mistem Central. No, not really. Sorry, my apologies. From DeciMate. Got a Mac 10 in the hands of Flicky, going to be doing a fast execute as much as possible. A lot of utility being thrown, at least $2,000 worth of utility being thrown in the first 10 seconds of the round. Does he, looking for Noxo, catches him out, dinks him down. Ooh, tries to find the frag, and Drizella is ready for Flicky, jumping down into the mouth position. Heard him, takes him down. That's going to be a much needed frag for the side of Mistem Central. Here's the molly though, still on 13 HP though. Drizella forced to run away as fast as possible. Might get caught shot on the back if he's not careful. Munchie playing the off angle, waiting for the 2 players to come around. Might catch out Spooks if he's not careful. Spots him out, gets the headshot. Throws the molly, just stopping him pushing a little bit more. Here's them pushing through. However, gets traded out. 38 HP on Snake, holding that connected position. 3v4 at the moment, 2 players on DeciMate, low HP, Noxo on 13, gonna be creeping up at the moment, 21 for 17, 52% headshot, 100%, 100 ADR, by Kurao, headshot onto Nox by Cobras, that's gonna be the needed frag at the moment, Vulcan just holding this outside position, trying to find them as best as possible. Little do they know that the headshot Godmancer is about to go down to Dizzy, and Snake's gonna trade him out. If anyone can clutch this, it's gonna be Snake. Jumps down the vents, running to B, 3v1, or 3v1 situation, 38 HP. Gonna grab out Vulcan, and Vulcan with the Mac 10, picking up that eco money with the picked up Mac 10. At the same time, gonna completely headshot the remaining T player, get the extra money from the Mac 10, get the money from the win, and at the same time grab himself a free AK-47. Now, wait, did he pick up an AK-47? I think he did, and I think he's dropping it to Cobras. Yes, picking up an AK-47, dropping it to his teammate Cobras, allowing him to buy, and because he can buy, then their team is economically balanced. Looks like we might be seeing a very quick, hot execute, but not quite. Mansa challenging Vulcan, but little does he know, Vulcan was ready for Mansa. He knows, he feels the pain of the past times he has killed him, and he said, Mansa, this is my orb, Nuke is my map. We're going to be seeing a TX2 coming out here, Munchie taking down 2 in the meantime, and that's going to be a triple kill for Munchie. Munchie getting an ace actually in the first map, Inferno, and nearly getting another ace in Dust 2, just based on Dust by Vulcan. Munchie is very good in terms when it comes to holding down certain angles. Definitely a talented player, if I do say so myself. Now, with that triple man execute onto ramp and a complete shutdown, it is once again going to completely decimate the economy of DCM, and they're going to be buying full pistols here, as we can see. Looks like they're going to be retrying a simple hut rush. Going for the smoke, Dizilla and Dizzy shutting down the complete rush of DCM. Completely getting mowed down, trying to go through. They knew that they liked to molly it, smoked it out, ran through, they held mouse 1, and then they just got sprayed and completely flattened. 14-13. Close map, 28 rounds have passed. Advantage, DeciMate. 1 round difference. Almost full loss bonus on the side of DCM. If DCM loses this round, they're still going to be able to buy, and it's going to tie up the scoreline 14-14. No trades come at the moment though, but Dizilla playing close. Might catch out Spooks. Takes on Spooks. That's going to be a free frag with the orb from outside. No one's there to trade him. That's going to be a free frag for them. They're going to get away with it as well. No trade, no frag, and he's going to absolutely run away. He's going to be completely okay. And Dizzy spots out Noxo. Takes him down to 8 HP. No grenade though to finish off the kill. That's why you have grenades, ladies and gentlemen, is to finish off kills like that. Munchie plays headshot position though, takes down Flichy. That's going to be another free frag. No trade coming out. Missed the molly unfortunately, but Munchie completely holding down ramp. Ooh, spots out Mansa, and Mansa once again completely just getting caught unluckered. This is completely falling apart by the wayside for DeciMate. Slowly but surely, they're dwindling away like flies. Bomb is down. They know where it is. They're waiting for their players. They're gonna get a 3 frag to Cobbs, and Vulcan's gonna trade out Snake. And MC, Mistem Central has lost no players on the round. Because they lost no players, they have to extend no economic benefit. Technically, according to the VS Gaming rules, DCM doesn't have a pause, because it's 1 pause per side, but fucking whatever, dude, they're not gonna contest it, I don't care, okay? 14-14, have to use the pause, right? Mansa, 8 for 20, not showing us that he's the headshot god that we saw in the other 2 maps. Need this time to decide, boys, what can we do? What is our decision gonna be? Our economy, it's grim. It's not looking great. We can try take it to OT, or we can gamble on this. High risk, high reward. That's the name of the game. So they got the option. They can either save here, give the round to Mistem Central, play for the overtime against a very highly economically enriched team, or they can buy up here. And it looks like they're opting to buy up. Scouts on Mansa, going to be trying his magic. They know they have full loss bonus after this, so they can still buy even if they lose. Gonna be going right outside in the meantime though. Dezilla on the rotate, gonna be trying to come help Vulcan outside in the meantime. Catches off one, takes down the headshot Flicky. That's a free frag right there, and that's an unfortunate frag you can't afford to lose. Ooh, Mansa and Vulcan once again in a 1v1 situation. Trying to find some. Mansa takes down Vulcan with the scouts, trying to get the AWP shot, but not good enough. Vulcan goes down outside, and that's gonna be a decimating frag for the side of Mistem Central. That's a frag that DCM really needed to receive, and Mansa, the god himself, has opened it up for them. Noxo gonna give away that they are outside, throwing a little bit of an outside shitty cross smoke, if I do say so myself. And Cobra's just holding this ramp position the best he can. Dezilla peeking outside a little bit, might get caught out by the AWP if he's not careful. Ooh, I'm trying to find the position of the AWP quickly. There's Mansa with the scout right now. No one was able to pick up the AWP. Re-peeks him, fires away. Now knowing that Secret is lost, Tease trying to go for the B execute. Cobra is realizing this, rotates around, needs to help Munchie. Looking for the heads. Spots out one, takes down Snake, gets taken down by Spooks, however, and that's going to be the key, that's going to be the signal to start executing onto the B side. Cobra's gonna peek out, take down Spooks to 38 HP. Flashes are gonna come out. Mansa takes down Dizzy in the meantime though, and that's gonna frag you don't want to give away. Dezilla in the meantime though, headshot onto Noxo. 1 or 2v2 situation. Both DCM players playing in the exact same place. Extremely low HP against 2 full HP MC players at the moment. That's gonna be a great molly to throw there, taking down Spooks, but little do they know that Mansa has been mollied out. He's gonna be playing this as office position. He might catch up one on the backside. Takes down Cobbs, and Dezilla trades him out, but not before he gets the defuse. 15-14, all or nothing, or we go to overtime in the final map. A best of 3 series, one map, Inferno, 16-14 to the side of DCM, 16-13 on Dust 2 to the side of Mistem Central, maybe even 16-14 going to the side of Mistem Central on Nuke. But the real question is, will DCM be able to take it to overtime? Woo! We got a hot game for us, boys. Nothing being traded yet, needing the frags. Mansa, no armor and an AWP, opting to glass cannon, an all nothing round. The final round needs to find the frags. Needs to find Vulcan. He knows that if he gets Vulcan, they win the game. He needs to get him the best possible. The Vulcan tagged. Getting moved a little bit there. That's going to be a free frag given to Dizzy. Noxo going down to Dizzy in the meantime though. And that's going to be slowly but surely. T's are going to be going down. And Dizzy and Dezilla gets another one, taking down Snake. Slowly but surely. DCM falling away. I don't know why. Hello, please, game. Thank you. There we go. 5v3. AWP still in the hands of the glass cannon Mansa. Secret control has been lost to the T's though. But will it matter? Mansa walking his way around in hell. Ooh, might get caught out here if he's not careful. Might be able to find a free frag into a CT player. And he's walked around, no one's called that free frag on Munchie, and that's going to be a 4v3 situation. A totally winnable situation at the moment now, but not yet. Dezilla's got something to say about that. Frags out Vicky and Spooks. Once again, the aim trading god trains out Dezilla. They know one player is in heaven. They're trying to maybe run around. They need to get the bomb. And Vulcan goes down to Spooks. A 5v3 situation now turned into a 2v2. Dizzy takes him down. Spooks, the only remaining player. 10 seconds left. Bomb about to go down. Has to plant on B. No choice. Plant now or lose the game. Here's him jumping through the money. 28 HP on Cobras right now, but does he know which side he's gone to? Mansa, exactly 50 HP. He's only got half his HP to play with. Dizzy's gone down, but he's given away his position. 1v1. 4k for Spooks. If he wins it, then Cobbs takes him down. GG coming out. An absolute cracker of a game. Of the closest game we've ever seen. Very close, but no cigar. A very unfortunate loss to the side to DeciMate. DeciMate playing their absolute hearts out, trying their absolute best.
You were moved.
Only thing they could do was their best,
Hey,
and
wake
just
up.
to lose that in the last round, a 2v1, turning it from a 5v3, turning it into a 2v2, turning it into a 1v2, to the player getting the final kill. For those of you that want to stay, we're going to be doing an interview with my friend Cobber Lobs from the winning team, Team Mistem Central.
Sound resumed.
GG Cobbs, well played.
Oh yeah, thanks, bro.
Congrats on your win, first of all. Just a couple questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure did.
So, I know you're really tired and you probably want to go off, and I'm sure the guys want to talk, but I just need to know, dude. So, first of all, whose map pick was Inferno?
That was so long ago, dude.
Oof.
I think it was our map pick. And then Dusty was their map pick. And then we got they kind of picked Nuke last. So yeah, like we're comfortable playing all three maps. But like there was just small like mistakes, like over peaking and just like weird timings that lost us infi.
Dude. Okay, so I need to know, and I think everyone in the chat wants to know as well. What was going through your mind, dude, in the final moments of Nuke?
Bro, like we I think we had a streak of 5 rounds. I think it was like 13-10 or something, and like we were all kind of like happy. The mood like in TeamSpeak was super happy. And then we lost it round. We were like, okay, guys, we got this. Just calm down, hit your shots, and we'll get this. And like there was a couple of close rounds after that, which I can't really remember, but like it like everything felt good. And then especially in that last round where I like made the drop noise, that was kind of a mistake. But I'm like, Dizzy told me like he's gonna expect both of us here. I'm like, okay, cool, it's fine, dude. And then he killed Dizzy, but I would made the drop sound and he came down behind me. And then he didn't expect the second guy. So I think that's just a little weird timing thing there for us though. But all in all, it was quite tense, but I enjoyed it. It was a fun game.
And did you guys ever think it would be this close?
Like, I don't think so, no. Like, I kind of expected it. Like I told the guys, boys, it's gonna be like a kind of hard map. Game. And everybody was like, no, it's fine, we got this, which is quite good. But props to them, they played really, really well. They caught us off guard in a couple of things, but yeah, it was a close game, and I'm happy that we won it.
Alright, and probably the last question. Who do you think the MVP for the game was, in your opinion?
Oof. I kind of have to go with Munchie there, dude. That 1v3 clutch with him on the Deagle on Nuke, yes. That was insanely played.
Oof, that was nutty, dude. I got all of it. It was so great.
That was insane. So yeah. And obviously we have to give our MVP to Sense for streaming the game, so.
Yeah, I'm being thusly informed by chat to tell Vulcan to stop crouching as well when he AWPs.
I mean that's how he plays.
That's how he plays, dude. He just crouches.
Yeah.
Alright, shock, dude. So hopefully we'll see you guys in future, and hopefully we will see the same lineup being able to compete in further lands.
Yeah,
point.
no, I mean this is the start of a lineup. We just brought Dizzy in. Like this is the first official that we're playing with him. We haven't integrated him in all our strats yet, so we still have to do that. And I think when we do that, it's going to be a mean roster.
Right, dude. Is there anything else you wanna say to the 7 people watching at home?
I mean, to the boys watching, thanks for watching our game. I know it's late. Just thanks for supporting us, and thanks for Carbon like promoting MC and everything. And thanks to Saints for streaming our game.
Fantastic, boys. So you heard it here first. We'll hope to see you guys at the next match. Probably streaming in 10 out in like fucking 2 months again from now. But you heard it here, guys. Keep up with Mistem Central. You heard they are Prem, or not Prem. They're first division. They've been there for a while. Currently, they are, I believe, 2-1 in their league so far for the pool.
1-2. 1-2.
1-2.
We've lost 2 games, yes.
Okay, they are currently 1-2 so far. So let's hope we can see great things for them for the final leg of VS Gaming.
Right.